Yo, sorry for the wait. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. How you guys doing anyway? Christmas Eve. Are you feeling festive? Are you feeling merry? All that stuff. I've wrapped my presents up for tomorrow when I go around my parents' house. So that's all done. Now I've got some time to chill before tomorrow. As you can tell, I've got no Christmas decorations up whatsoever. Pardon me. I'm not a festive guy, I can't lie. I like the day, like spending time with family and things like that, but I'm not a big guy into like decorations and shit like that. Just not my thing. What's up, certified? How you doing? Nicholas Curry, what's up? Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas, be happy. JD, big up. I don't rate Paddy Pimlet that highly, to be honest. And I don't like him either. I don't like the guy. Hans Area, what's up, man? Merry Christmas to you. Jade Walk, thank you, man. Glad you like it. Glad you like it. Any COD today? Nah, not today, man. I was going to go live on Twitch, but instead, yeah, I decided to do this. What's up, King Kozar? It's Wingnut from Twitch. Oh, big up, man. Good to see you here. Itachi, what's up? How much alcohol will you be consuming? I've already had a fair bit. Not today, but I've had a fair few already over the last couple of days. I'll probably have a few tomorrow, no doubt. I am streaming again. Yeah, I play video games on Twitch primarily. We're playing Call of Duty at the moment, and I can't lie, Call of Duty brings out the worst in me. I rage a lot. By the way, if you want to follow me on Twitch, the link. Hang on. The link is in the chat now. Been here since 10K, man. Big up, Chris. Big up, Chris, man. You've been here a while then. Luis Alvarez, greetings from Costa Rica. Bro, I'd love to be in Costa Rica right now. It's so windy over here, wet and dark and cold. It's not great. Thank you, Cement Shoes. Big up. Yeah, smash the like. Big up, Trinidad. Salute. Big up, Sweden. Merry Christmas to you too, Sea Storm. You, what's up? Yeah, I'm doing good, Ant. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm going to chill tomorrow, man. Going around my parents, having dinner, having fun, just chilling, relaxing. A rare day to myself, one of those ones where I can just like chill and just, relax, which is nice. We all need that at times. I wouldn't go that far. No, it is kind of obviously certain videos get to you more than others, and certain videos stick with you for a little while, no doubt. But I wouldn't go that far. Possibly another Myanmar video and also another Ukraine-Russia video. Israel, Palestine, bro. You know what YouTube are like. That's all I'll say. Merry Christmas to you too. What's up, B? How you doing? Adriana, what's up? Merry Christmas. Yes, big up to Palasonic. Salute, Gatti. Yeah, big up to you're Palasonic from Twitch. Big up. Any foreign gore video ideas? I mean, most videos we cover are foreign. But yeah, I mean, oh yeah, definitely. I do have a couple of different ideas in mind. Idealist, big up. Detroit in the house. Detroit. Big up to Bevo. What do you think of Bevo? Who's Bevo? I'm not sure who Bevo is. Yeah, Wilder lost to Parker, man. He got schooled. He lost every round, basically. He lost every round, man. Yeah, Parker done the thing. What's up, man? Greetings from Nigeria. Happy holidays. You too, man. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow, man. Greetings from Liverpool, my fellow Scouser. Yo, check out Cold Raven, by the way. He's got a great fucking channel. Great fucking channel, man. And happy Christmas, bro. No, 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 no. I've not been like looking at shit online recently. I can't lie. I haven't really been keeping up with what's going on. Yeah, man, no doubt, no doubt. You too. Oh yeah, I'm hoping 2024 is a good year. Fingers crossed. We shall see, man. We shall see. I'm kind of near London, is all I'll say. Oh, you got back from Jalisco. See, you'll be fine, man. If you go out there, you'll be fine. As long as you're not a fucking idiot, right? And you talk bad to the wrong person, you'll be fine. Like anywhere, right? Maryland in the house, USA, big up. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy juxtaposition, Steve. Yeah, we talk about some horrible topics on the channel, but yeah, the community here is pretty fucking chill. There's a few crazies here and there, don't get me wrong. There's a few crazies, but ultimately it's been very positive, even for me personally, to be honest with you. So yeah, the community is great. What's your best tip if you're going through rough times? Um, that's one of those things that it's hard to answer because what works for me is not necessarily going to work for the next person. For me personally, I've got this. I guess it's maybe to do with like ego, maybe, but I hate to. I would hate to put the image out there that I am going through rough shit. So I don't let anybody know anything. I like to internalize it, try to use it as fuel. For me personally, I don't believe in talking about things with people. I know that sounds counterproductive to a lot of people, but for me, I realized this as a young man. As men, we're told, oh, you should be open about your feelings, this, that, and the third. And mental health now is a more open discussion than it ever has been. Yet male suicide rates are still increasing. Male depression is still increasing. Male mental health in general is still increasing. It's getting worse. But apparently now the topic is more open and more men talk about their feelings. Maybe that's a bad thing. Maybe we should internalize some of our struggle and use it as fuel. I don't want to give that up to, I don't know, I'd rather not give it up to somebody else or alleviate it with medication. I'll use it and try to benefit from it. Basically, that's how I view it. I just try to remain stoic as possible and carry on. I know that's not an answer that a lot of people would want to hear, but that's how I deal with things, honestly. Thanks, Mark, man. Thank you, man. That all helps, bro. When you share videos, it all helps, especially when videos get age restricted, which I've had a few recently. So that always helps, man. Thank you. Gold Saucer, salute. Indeed, smash the like. Let the purge begin. What? That's a good question. What drew me to Gore initially? I wouldn't say anything drew me to Gore per se. More, well, peer pressure, I guess. So as a kid, I grew up. I was born in '94, and so I grew up basically in the 2000s. That they were my formative years, and the internet was starting to pop. We started to get phones and shit, and shock content became a thing. And at school, as teenagers, we would dare each other to watch certain videos, and that's how I kind of got introduced to gore and fucked up videos. Is basically just peer pressure. Oh, have you, your friend says, "Oh, have you seen this video? I bet you're too pussy to watch it." No, I'm not. You watch it, and it is what it is. Just dumb, immature shit. You know. That's how I watched Three Guys One Hammer back in. I think it was 2009. I was 15, about 15. You too, man. Have a great holiday. Have a great time off, man. Yeah, just got to try and relax this time of year because life is always hectic. It gets crazy again soon. So enjoy these few days, man. Big bumper clut. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Yeah, Marino Loco. Yeah, I need to make a video on him. I still need to make a video on him. That's an interesting story. I don't know. I don't even know whether he's still around. I don't even know whether he's still around. I've not heard about him in ages. I've seen a video. Yeah, no, that's from Guatemala. Cement shoes. That's from Guatemala. I covered that case. I covered that case a while ago, actually, probably over a year ago. I think it was August of last year. I covered that case. Yeah, it's a messed up video because she was with a couple of guys who killed a taxi driver. Yeah, yeah, and I don't think they caught the guys either. I think they got away, but she didn't, and they killed her. Yeah. What videos do I find the most brutal? I mean, they're always hard to rank, but I made a video the other week about what I deem as some of the worst online videos that affected me. So you'd be talking about videos like Miss Pac-Man, Three Guys One Hammer, the Zacatecas flaying, even the Dagestan massacre. People forget about that video, but there's something about the Dagestan massacre that is obviously it's unsettling, but there's something extra about that video that just gets under my skin. It is the encapsulation, the perfect encapsulation of the brutality of war. That video, you hear people like dumb people talk about cursed videos, or this video's cursed, that video's cursed. That video looks like a cursed video. I can't describe it, but it's horrible. I don't know much about Puerto Rican organized crime, to be honest, the collector. I don't know much about Puerto Rican organized crime. But maybe. What's up, Bobby? How you doing? Atlanta in the house? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Who should headline UFC 300? Alex Pereira versus Tom Aspinall. Yeah, I've heard talk about that fight. I'd rather see Pereira stay at light heavyweight. I want to see Aspinall versus John Jones at some point, to be honest. That's the fight to make it heavyweight in the UFC. UFC 300, I don't really know because I think they wanted Conor McGregor to be back. But I doubt he'll be ready in time. I don't know about UFC 300, to be honest. I don't know. I sneezed and I sneezed and a booger came out and landed on someone's shoulder that was wearing a Mortal Kombat shirt. What are your thoughts about that? Yeah, bro, it's probably not going to do much harm because I envisage or I imagine everybody who wears a Mortal Kombat shirt smells like shit anyway. They probably stink, so they're probably a dirty person anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think you've done anything wrong. Dakota, what's up? Glad to see you here. Glad to see you here. No, I do vaguely remember that. Was that the people who tried to overtake the government, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking about something else. Yeah, I think Cold Raven would be fun to stream with. I'd like to stream with Cold Raven. I ain't gonna lie, because he's got a sense of humor. That's a fucking hard question. Would you rather participate in a brutal torture slaying of an innocent victim while you maintained guaranteed anonymity, or be the victim of said crime to be broadcast online? Fuck. Jesus Christ. I don't want to die, nor do I want to kill somebody. That's a bit of a fucking crazy situation. I'm not going to answer it. I'm not going to answer it. Yeah, definitely. What's this? Ramirez, right? The Bjork stalker. Yeah, definitely. It's on the list. It's on the list. Yeah, Tom Aspinall's a good fighter, man. The only thing I will say about Tom is while John Jones is still active, I can never bet against John Jones. But once John Jones does retire, I think he is by far the most talented heavyweight in the UFC. I think he's the most talented. Great striker, good jiu-jitsu, good takedown defense. He's deceptively fast. He's powerful. He's a good fighter, man. I thought the knee injury would have ruined him. I can't lie, the ACL, but he's recovered really well. That's not an easy injury to recover from. Yeah, man, I saw the fight. Yeah, bro, I saw the fight. Yeah, Sonny got pieced up, man. Bam Rodriguez is a potentially pound for pound level fighter. He's a good fighter, man. Greetings from Texas on the border with Juarez. Salute. Have you seen the video of the 5 missing students that were killed? I want to find it and looked everywhere online. Any ideas? Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. I don't even, because I made a video on it. I have seen it. I was sent it, I believe, when I covered it. By the way, the 5 missing students, people have now been arrested for that murder or those murders. People have been arrested, and like we speculated in the video, the guys arrested were linked to CJNG, not the Sinaloa cartel, as mainstream publications were originally kind of saying. They were saying like, oh, it was the Sinaloa cartel that did it, bloody, bloody, blah. There you go. Mainstream journos for you. Mainstream journos. I'm some cunt in England who doesn't speak Spanish. There you go. I just those sort of cases annoy me. They annoy me too much, Sid Marks. They annoy me too much. I never say never, but I don't think I'll do another one. And I don't want to watch those. It's weird, but the videos just make me angry. What do I look like? 6'2", slim, black hair, shit beard. Do I think Joe Biden is a communist? No, I think he's senile. Nice, nice, nice. Good to see you back though. When you get back, and yeah, have a great Christmas. No, not the Christchurch. Not the Christchurch massacre. That's one of those topics that is like blacklisted on YouTube. So I've heard. So I'll leave that one alone. I'll leave that one alone. And it's like shooting. A lot of shooting cases in general are very touchy with YouTube. So I'm not sure whether it's really worth it. To be honest, I have got another one I want to cover from Russia. I believe it is. There's a couple from Russia I might cover. I did one from Crimea actually a little while ago. No worries, bro. No worries, man. The new generation are too soft. I agree, Deedle. I agree. Yeah, I like MMA, but I prefer boxing. I'm a bigger boxing fan, Walter, but I like MMA, yeah. They are soft. Yeah, they are soft. Our grandparents didn't fight for this. Yeah, they must be turning in their graves. It's crazy. It's crazy to where the world's got to. It's crazy. Yeah, bro, I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Do I think Michelle Obama is a man? I've heard that conspiracy theory, but I don't think so, no. What do they call her? Big Mike? I don't think she's a man, but no. Thank you, Triforce, man. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. 1994 was a good year, man. 1994 was a good year. Yeah, the last couple of years have been insane, man. Yeah, it's nighttime. So over here it's 10 to 9 in the evening. Been watching the channel since the Sin the Lower Chainsaw video. Yeah, bro, that's so long ago now. That was May of 2021. That's a long time, bro. That's a long time. Those really old videos, like the videos I first did, there's a couple of those videos I'd like to remake, to be honest with you, because I got a couple of details wrong and it kind of pisses me off. Because I never knew, obviously, I never knew it would come to this point. Kind of pisses me off that I made a couple of mistakes in those videos, in a couple of videos. I would like to redo them, but I don't want to redo them as standalone videos. Maybe I'll find a way to do it. I don't know. Maybe I'll find a way. I like your voice. It's soothing to listen to. Well, thank you. No worries, Shakwan. No worries at all. Yeah. What's up, Horror Vault? By the way, check out Horror Vault's channel. Horror Vault's got a really good channel, and I heard he may have an MMA channel coming soon. Maybe. But yeah, check out Horror Vault. He's a really good channel. Interesting topics as well. He does a few different things here and there. Okay, so yeah, El Marino Loco's still around. He started his own organization to hunt down cartels. That's pretty fucking based, I can't lie. Gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. That's bravery right there. That's bravery. There's a lot of stories like that, though, in Mexico, with people fighting back against the cartels. That's crazy that it would have to come to that. Can you imagine? Like, I live in the UK. Many of you guys live in America, Canada, Australia. Imagine having to do that. You can't rely on the police or anything like that. You have to like fight for your own land, your own safety. That's crazy to me. That's so crazy. Kirsty Johnson, what's up? Big up to Arkansas. Have you seen a video called "Surprise Axe to the Head"? Is that the one where they're in the living room and the guy's sitting on the sofa and the guy just smashes him in the head with the axe? If so, yes, I've seen it. It's fucked up. Yeah, that was a big part of it with best score. Yeah, the Luca Magnotta case, one lunatic, one ice pick. That really put best score on the map, and they were highlighted by mainstream media. Then there was various legal cases. I think the reason was, so when that video was posted, Luca Magnotta, it was still an ongoing case because he fled Canada. He uploaded it and fled. And they uploaded a murder while it was still ongoing, while the case was still ongoing. And in certain countries, that's illegal, I guess. I think it was something like that. But yeah, they had some legal issues. He got the guy's name was Mark something, Mark Marek, I think his name was something like that, and I think he got charged with a crime, like one of those weird ones, like not public indecency, but something similar, obscene material or something like that. I don't know what the charge was. So no, we never had anything like red asphalt, but I see the benefit of it. I see the benefit of it. You know, I mean, driving a car is no joke, and a lot of people treat it like that. And I've done that. I've done speed. I've sped before. I've driven without a seatbelt. I've done shit I shouldn't do. I've looked at my phone. I don't do it anymore, but yeah, I've done dumb shit. But yeah, watching content like that, seeing the true aftermath of what can happen, maybe some people need that. Honestly, maybe some people need that. It's like in the UK with smoking. Every packet of cigarettes has like a graphic image on it with smoking related diseases. So it may have a picture of like black lungs or some sort of cancer, whatever, on the packet. And many of those images are quite fucking gruesome. There's no doubt that gruesome imagery can dissuade people from doing certain things. No doubt. No doubt. There's a video from Puerto Rico where 5 guys get killed. I've seen that on Twitter, yeah. I've seen that on Twitter. That was all over Twitter at some point, yeah. Oh yeah, Conor McGregor's done. Yeah, I agree. Have you seen how old that guy looks now as well? But the drugs just wrecked that kid. He's older than me, but yeah, they wrecked him. Drugs, alcohol. Yeah, Conor McGregor's fucked. He's been on fucking growth hormones and shit. He's done. Connor's done. He's cooked. He's been cooked for a long time as well. He's been cooked. Make slow mo 20 seconds. I think 20 seconds is a bit too long, too short. Oh, of course I've seen Funky Town. Nah, bro. Stipe is done. Stipe was a great fighter, but he's 42 now. John Jones is going to go through him like a fucking doorway, honestly. John Jones wins that fight easily, in my opinion. But again, I'm a casual MMA fan, so what do I know? But I'm saying John Jones wins that quite easily. No, I've not seen it. Did you watch sorry, did you watch the video where the whole family burned alive by the community in an African country? It was from years before, but I can't find the reason for why they did it. Yeah, mob justice. There's a lot of mob justice videos from Africa online. So many. In fact, the majority of videos from Africa tend to be mob justice related. I've noticed. Haiti's another country. Haiti right now in 2023, this year, if there's been one country that's produced more graphic material than any other, it's Haiti. There's been it's like videos coming out every week, every 3 days maybe. It's crazy right now. And there's mutilations, butchering, burning alive. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I've done a video on Nick Berg a long, long time ago, Christy. So I said Kirsty before Christy. Yeah, I've done a video on Nick Berg long time ago, Bo. I feel like Disturbed looks like Pyrocynical. Who's Pyrocynical? I know the name. No, definitely not, bro. Come on, man. Definitely not. Definitely not. Do I believe in eye for an eye / revenge? Yeah, if someone wrongs me, that's what I have in my mind. Yeah, I can't lie. I can't lie. And I believe, even from a criminal perspective, I do believe eye for an eye to a certain degree. I am pro capital punishment to a certain degree. I wouldn't have it for every single case of murder, but I think there's certain cases that are so barbaric and brutal that the death penalty should be a consideration. So we're talking about like child murderers or these crazy sort of criminals. I think the death penalty should be an option. The only thing with the death penalty, as you all know, is what happens if the wrong person gets sentenced, right? It's one of those. But yeah, I mean, listen, if you murder somebody, forget like the law and whatnot. Forget all that. Forget the judicial system. If you murder somebody, you deserve to be taken as well. If it was premeditated, not self-defense, you deserve to be taken as well, in my opinion. But there you go. But the world doesn't work like that. The world doesn't work like that. And ultimately, having law and order is better than not having it, even though we may not agree with it. Favorite alcoholic drink? Just beer, bro. I'm a beer guy. I'm not one of these guys who likes fancy cocktails or puts a little fancy fucking umbrella in my drink. I like a nice lager. Stella Artois. That's my go-to, mate. I don't do all these posh drinks. Honestly, most people send me videos these days, Davy. Most people send me videos to cover. Aspinall's going to kill John Jones. He's getting old, hence why he's scared to fight anyone but Stipe. Listen, man, if he is getting older, that's true, but I mean, he looked damn good against what's his name, Cyril Gahn. So Listen, you can never rule out John Jones, bro. John Jones is one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Yeah, bro, I saw his stream with the fucking pumpkin. He was fucking hacking about a pumpkin, man. Just stabbing the shit out of a pumpkin, attempting to carve into it. Yeah, he looked like James L. Cash, man. James L. fucking Cash. I love it. I love the Manhunt reference. Oh yeah, there's certain fights that are fixed, bro. Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. Paul Phoenix, what's up? Happy Christmas. Triple K Mafia. I can tell you're scared of cartels coming after you because they tend to kill news reporters. No, it's not that. I just like to be anonymous, bro. I don't want somebody in the street knowing who I am, and I don't know who they are. That's weird to me. Yeah, I'd rather keep my private life private until something special comes up. So like a good opportunity. Basically, yeah, I would give up my anonymous nature for a good opportunity. So, for example, going to cover it firsthand or something crazy, I would give it up, but I'm not going to give it up for anything. Inoue stops him 5 or 6 rounds. You too, bro. Have a great Christmas. Have a great Christmas, bro. And yeah, hopefully we can maybe link up next year. Maybe do a stream or something. Big up to yourself, bro. Have a great one. Now, there's a few, Captain FOMO. You can't stand, you can't with my fake spooky voice. Yeah, but I can't really talk like this on stream, bro. Do you know what I mean? I can't really talk like this on stream because, when I talk normally, it's people internationally are they're not going to understand me. I use a lot of slang. I talk quicker. And sometimes English accents aren't always easy to understand for a lot of people. So we slow it down. It is what it is. You got to do what you got to do, bro. Skull Edits, big up. I've been good, bro. I've been good. Oh, that's a good fight. Sean Strickland or Dricus du Plessis. I've got a feeling Dricus is going to win. I've got a feeling Dricus is going to win. He's a strong fucking guy. Got decent power as well. I've got a weird feeling Dricus wins. There you go. But I'm not really confident on it, but just got a feeling. I've got a feeling Dricus wins. I've not played many horror games this year, bro. My favorite horror games of all time. I loved Silent Hill 2 on PS2 back in the day. Outlast, the original, I really enjoyed. There's a few horror games I like. Mendoza's Coyote, thank you, man. Big up to yourself. Thank you very much. Happy holidays. I've been done with gore since watching Funky Town last year, but I'll still watch your videos to hear the commentary. Cheers. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for the support, bro, and happy Christmas, man. Happy Christmas. Big up to yourself. And also, Morality 666. I wonder if Pablo Escobar made a torture video. That's a great question. I don't think it was ever reported that he did, but bro, would it surprise you if he wanted a certain guy whacked and maybe he said, yeah, record it for me? It wouldn't surprise me, but it's obviously never been found if it did happen. But it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. There is some gore content from Asia, yeah. Like Myanmar, yeah. There is gore content from Asia. We did one video on Myanmar. Big up Benjamin. Yeah, Wild is done. Wild is done. Wild is done. Yeah, there's certain cases, bro, you have to be careful about. Like Columbine seems to be another one, although not quite as much these days. Sandy Hook is one. Sandy Hook is one, definitely. Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. Yeah, we may do an animal attack video, another one. There's a few videos that came out last year. Nah, I'm not 17, bro. I'm not 17. I've heard of it, but I've not watched it. I know what it is, though. I know what it is. Chill voice. You sound young. That's a good thing, though. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so, bro. I guess so. CJNG has a contract on your head. No troll. They're going to kill you. Stay safe, and they have people in England. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. You started your prison sentence in '94. What did you go down for, bro? Maybe I shouldn't ask, but let us know. Let us go. Gabriel Della Torre, what's up, man? Merry Christmas. I'm drunk as fuck. Been watching you since Funky Town. Big up to yourself, man. Hopefully you have a great Christmas. I'll have a couple of beers after this is done, I think. A couple of nice cold ones. Born in 68. Yeah, 94 for me. No, I've never been personally addressed by a cartel member. That would be interesting though, wouldn't it? Imagine I get addressed by some fucking masked guy carrying like an AK-47. That would be interesting. Yeah, kind of near London. Kind of near London. I kind of have that accent. Yeah, most people around here do. You too, Julie. Have a great one. Yeah, that's a crazy video. That guy, the Ukrainian official, just walks into that conference room and like drops 3 fucking grenades. That's a crazy video, man. It's crazy. What? Insane. Oh, you're not posting on that channel anymore. Damn. You had a good thing going there, man. You had a good thing going. Bro, big up to Didu. By the way, I appreciate the balance in your videos. You share the gore objectively, but give humanity and respect to the victims. My only beef is the warping of hot words, maybe mute. Still great content. Yeah. It's one of those things. I'm not really sure how to get around that. I do appreciate it. Sounds a bit dodgy sometimes. Sounds a bit, off, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I can't really do no more. I feel like I haven't done it for a while in recent videos, but yeah, it's one of those things, man. You have to sometimes censor certain words due to YouTube. YouTube's got that way now to where you can't even say words. So, like the S word is, chances are your video is going to get age restricted, even if you say that word or something like that. So, yeah, it's one of those ones, man. It's one of those ones. Can't really do much about it. I feel like that's the best way. But yeah, I get your point there. I get your point. But thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. What's the most brutal gang in the UK, in your opinion? I don't really know the names of many gangs, but there's various street gangs across the main cities in the UK, and even through some smaller towns. There's Albanians, there's Asian gangs, there's Caribbean gangs, there's like white gangs, there's all sorts of gangs. But and yeah, some are violent, some are more violent than others, but you know, it could be worse. It could be worse. Oh, beer. My beer is Stella Artois, bro. It's Stella all day. Stella all day. Is there such a thing as a Luton accent? Possibly. Hayes JX, what's up? Big up to San Fran. What's up, man? Happy holidays to you too. Starlet, what's up? Yeah, that was a crazy video. The Zacatecas flaying. Yeah, that kind of broke the internet. That case, when that case first happened, so many people were talking about it on Twitter. Same as that the five students as well. Anglo-Saxon, thank you, man. Merry Christmas, Mucker. Merry Christmas to you too. You're from the boxing side. You're from the boxing side. Yeah, big up to yourself, Anglo. Big up. Hopefully you have a great Christmas, and thank you very much. What do I think of the infamous Callum's Corner? Is he the bald guy? Tic Tac head, right? He's the bald guy. Yeah, he's funny, man. He's a funny dude. He's a funny dude. No issue with Callum's Corner if it's the guy I'm thinking of anyway. I've seen a few of his videos. The video where he took those edibles was kind of jokes. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, he's cool, man. He's cool. And thank you very much, Mazuki. Thank you very much. Or Mauski, sorry. Thank you very much. Maxine Montana, what's up? I'm from sunny old England, bro. Adam22 is a degenerate. Fuck that guy. The fact that he's got kids, like you said, is completely and utterly disgraceful. Objectively speaking, people like that should not have kids. Just that simple. Yeah, he Luca Magnotta. You see pictures of him, and there's nothing there. It's like he's a vacant. Like his eyes are just vacant. There's nothing there, just empty, completely empty. Pure psychopath, that guy. Big up Tony. Yeah, man. There are there are videos of him like interviewing for like reality TV shows in Canada. And yeah, you're right. There's something that yeah. It's like he's not even a human. It's like he's not even a human. It's like it yeah, it's like it's like a machine learning to be a human. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Not really sure. It's a good question. I think the missing students video, honestly. I think the missing students video. Yeah, Ed Calderon is good. Juan Grillo is good. Who's the other guy I like as well? There's another guy. Ah, Luis Chaparro is as well. He's good. Yeah, there's a few good guys. Yeah, but Ed Calderon is good. Yeah. Manchester United, bro. Manchester United, and we're doing fucking terrible right now. We are so bad. We are so bad. I want that guy gone. Ten Hag needs to go, man. Have you seen the video where a guy killed his girlfriend on camera, then turns the gun to himself? No. I don't think so. No. I wouldn't say boxing's dead. People have said that for like 10 years. Boxing will never die. Boxing's not as strong as it should be. But no, boxing is not dead. That's an overstatement. That's an overstatement. I remember, yeah, it's not where it should be, but there's been some big fights this year. There's been some good pay-per-views. You know, like Tank versus Ryan did good numbers. But if the right fights get made, there's still a lot of fanfare in boxing. But the issue is a lot of these fights don't get made. That's the issue. That's the issue. Yeah, there's so many. That's another thing about the Iraq War, though. The Iraq War has so much lost media. I was talking to somebody who collects it or tries to find lost media, like lost disturbing media, and he was saying like there's dozens, more than dozens of videos like lost from Iraq, mainly like hostage beheadings and things like that. Um, but yeah, it's crazy. Sorry, I went to overtake a car, and as I've come alongside it, I've looked up, and there was a car coming head on. Luckily enough, the car I was trying to overtake slowed down and let me in. I shit my pants. Yeah, I've had a couple of moments similar to that, and it certainly gets your adrenaline pumping, man. When you've had like a near miss in a car, like you've like near missed a crash, that shit is like, it's hard to explain, but yeah, you can just feel it throughout your body, man, and you're super hyper focused on everything. Your senses get heightened almost once something like that's happened. But your senses are so heightened, it actually makes it harder to drive. If that makes sense. But yeah, I've had a couple of near misses, bro. Yeah, of course I know. Of course I know Bruce Lee. I'm not like a Bruce Lee like fanatic or anything like that, but I know Bruce Lee. Yeah. I don't think they'll ever go that far, to be honest. My fear is that the cartels acquire ISIS-level video production for their torture or execution videos. I don't think they'll go that far. I don't think they need to, man. I don't think they need to. Honestly, yeah, or just life in prison, never getting out. Yeah, they should not. They should, regardless, they should not walk the streets again. As far as I'm concerned, when you do something like that, you don't deserve to walk the streets. I have a very important question to ask, and I pray to the high heavens that you read it out loud. Do you know the Muffin Man? I do know the Muffin Man. He's a fucking cunt. He owes me money. Fuck the Muffin Man. But yeah, no, I don't know the Muffin Man. I don't know much about Bangladesh, Rambo. I don't know much about Bangladesh. Based Florida. Based Florida. Yeah, Florida now has the death penalty for child R-wordists. Good. As they should, as any society should. Bro, big up, yeah. Stella Artois, fighting juice, exactly. I'm agnostic, I would say. I'm agnostic. I'm certainly not an atheist, but yeah, I'm agnostic. I believe in God. What's up, Maya? How you doing? Big up to Maya. Aslam, salute. Mr. Nightmare. I think Mr. Nightmare is the greatest when it comes to this sort of thing. When it comes to just narrations in general, for creepy content, Mr. Nightmare is the GOAT by far. I watched his videos pretty much from near the start, and I still listen to them now. When I listen to YouTube video or YouTube channels, usually I'll listen to them for a certain period of time, and then you get on with life and you forget about them. Mr. Nightmare, I've been watching his channel on and off since I first found it years and years ago. He is the GOAT in my opinion. He is the GOAT. You too, DJ. You too, man. Honestly, I've never really researched the London bombings, but the people who did it were from near me. There was yeah. Who's my favorite celebrity? I don't really have one, to be honest. I don't really have favorite celebrities. Nude Twitch stream with black bars. I'm gonna need a long black bar, bro. My Twitch, by the way, if you want to see my black bar fucking covered dick. I'm joking. I'm not going to do that. I'm joking. Yeah, so Kiki Camarena, they recorded the audio, apparently. And in the audio, it's alleged that, he could be heard begging for his life, that he had kids, a wife, etc. Yeah, it must be rough. I guess that's technically cartel lost media, right? I guess that's technically cartel lost media. Saludos from Tetuanes, Mexico. Have you heard of Ed Calderon or Louis Chaparro? Yes, yeah, they're great. I like their podcast appearances, especially Louis Chaparro in particular, because he's really on the ground and still, going out there, getting stories, getting interviews. I like them both. Yeah, I like them both, and I'd love to talk to one of those guys. Honestly, I'd love to talk to one of those guys. Maybe talking about like origin stories of certain cartels. That'd be really interesting. That'd be really interesting. I'd like to nerd out with somebody like that and talk about certain cartels, how they started, whatever happened here, there. You know what I'm saying? Like the timelines. That'd be really fun. Because believe it or not, despite like the graphic content being like the focal point of the channel, I'm interested in like the cartels themselves. I'm not interested in graphic content as such. But I'm always kind of interested in the lure behind these cartels, how they came to be, who's involved, etc. Do more live streams, Mucker. Yeah, I need to, bro. I need to. Going forwards, the plan is on this channel to do one a month. This year, I tried to do that, but I messed up on some months. But the plan on this channel is to do one a month. I'll obviously stream on Twitch like I do, and I'll try and get some more streams on the boxing channel as well. But thank you, man. Thank you. Oh no, nowhere near Glasgow. Nowhere near Glasgow. Glasgow's about maybe 6 hours from me, 6.5 hours maybe. So Christmas, tomorrow. I'm gonna go around with parents, have dinner, have fun, relax, chill, not worry about anything. Just a simple one, man. Just a simple one. I'm gonna go around my parents, which will be nice. Which will be nice. Sorry, Jersey DV girl. What's up? Thank you, man. $10 super sticker. Very kind. Very, very kind. Thank you very much. This is CJNG. Turn off the stream. Yeah, we are exactly Aussie Wolfhound. Yeah, we live in the age of the snowflake. Yep, indeed. Yeah, so NC, I don't watch videos every day. Like, contrary to popular belief, I'm not like I think some people probably think I scour the internet looking for videos. That's not the case. Um, most of the time, people send me stuff to cover. Most of the time, if it's cartel related, if it's a new cartel video, I'm always on top of that because I'm reading about cartels every day anyway. Like just regular news articles, not gore, just regular news articles. So when something does happen, I'm aware of it. But most cases that are not cartel related, people send me them. And I do one video a week. Sometimes I'll batch record. I'll record a couple of videos in a week. I won't watch anything for a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's not like I'm watching these videos every day. Um, I've got my thumbnail guy, and that's it. I've got my thumbnail guy, and that's it. I can't really have assistance with the channel, to be honest, because most of the videos get fucking demonetized, bro. So I can't really do that. And thank you again, Anglo. Happy Christmas Eve to you too. Gervonta versus Pacquiao in his prime at 140. Manny Pacquiao late stoppage. Yeah, he was more than likely drugged up to the eyeballs, maybe on some sort of he was on some sort of sedative, surely. You would have to think so. If not, that guy may be the toughest man to ever live. If he wasn't on anything, bro, insane. Yo, Pink Metal, what's up? Yeah, I've happy holidays from me and my bird and plants. Merry Christmas. Yeah, you too, Pink Metal. You too. What career would you have pursued apart from being a YouTuber? That's a great question. It's a great question. I've always had the desire to work for myself. I've always wanted that to be a thing. It's not quite there. I've not quite ever got there. I've always tried. I've always tried to hustle away here and there outside of work. Um, but what would be my dream job? I guess doing something like this full time in the sense of going to Mexico, going to these places and covering what's going on, interviewing victims, perpetrators, police in these countries. That's what I'd love to do. That's what I would love to do. That'd be a dream job for me to actually cover this firsthand. If you guys remember, like Ross Kemp on Gangs, that series, if I could do something like that, that would be insane. That would be a dream job. Autistic Bear Goff, been watching your channel for only a few months and I'm super happy I came across you. Happy holidays and stay safe. You too. You too. And thank you very much. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Have a great Christmas. Have a great Christmas. Yeah, mask cam. Yeah, I should really say that. I'm kind of lying to you guys when I say face cam, right? Tomorrow, Maya, I'm gonna go out to my parents, have dinner, chill, relax, just be merry, you know. Why do I use that mask specifically? Because it's really the only one that I've got. I've got that one up there, but the sound when I talk in that mask, it sounds terrible, so I can't really wear it. This is the only one I've got. I may buy a new one. I may buy a new one. Yeah, I remember people talking about it when it came out because when it came out, I was 18. Yeah, I was 18 when it came out, and people at college were talking about it. That video made the rounds back in the day. That's one of the most well-known videos of its kind, I would say. I would say. I've often thought this. What is the most well-known gore video aside from JFK? Aside from JFK, what is the most well-known gore video? I'd say Bud Dwyer is up there. A lot of people know about Bud Dwyer. I think at this point in time, a lot of people know about Three Guys, One Hammer. Uh, I do wonder, like, if you could like compile every single gore video that's ever been uploaded, aside from JFK, and then compile the views combined, I wonder what comes out on top. I do wonder. I think it would be Bud Dwyer, but could be wrong. Yeah, he doesn't look human, bro. Cement shoes. Luca Magnotta doesn't look human. He looks like he looks fake. Like a like he's there but he's not there. Like just evil. Are football hooligans still bad in the UK? Will you get your ass kicked for wearing the wrong jersey in the wrong area? Love your channel. Cheers from Dallas, Texas. Um, hooliganism is nowhere near what it was in the 70s and 80s. It's got a lot better. Occasionally trouble will happen, but you'll be fine in most places, honestly. In most grounds, you'll be fine. The only like ground I wouldn't want to try it in would be Millwall. If you was at Millwall and you was wearing a West Ham shirt in the Millwall fucking end, probably not going to end well. But aside from something like that, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, honestly. Yeah, LM2. Yeah, he had an interview with Vice. He's dead now. LM2, or so they say. He's dead now. MMA is definitely on a trajectory to pass boxing. Yeah, maybe. But you know, boxing is still king in other countries, though. Like MMA is definitely taking over. But Mexico, boxing is king. England, boxing is king. Various European countries, boxing is still like more highly thought of. I don't think influencer boxing has done anything to affect boxing, to be honest. I think they're in their own lane. In fact, some of the guys on influencer boxing, I think they've made a really good account of themselves, and they've taken that opportunity, to be honest. Guys like Slim, I forget his second name, like the lanky guy, Middle Eastern descent. He's a good boxer, you can tell he trains. Salt Pappy's good fun to watch. Some of those guys have really, worked hard, and they've taken that opportunity. I've got no issue with influencer boxing like that. I've got no issue. The only issue I have with influencer boxing is when they try to conflate it with pro boxing. That's what I don't like. So Jake Paul's a bit funny like that. He kind of conflates pro boxing and influencer boxing. It's like, just do one or the other, kind of thing, But nah, man. On the whole, I don't really have an issue with influencer boxing. Fair play to those guys. They're making money. They're doing something positive. Learning how to fight is always positive. It's good for you. It's good to know. Fair play. Nah, bro, I'm not a car guy. I'm not a car guy. As weird as that sounds, I know where you're coming from. As weird as that sounds. I probably word it a different way, but yeah, it just makes them they're more gritty. So you watch like an ISIS video. If you showed an ISIS video to a person who'd never watched a gore video in their life, but let's say they watched horror movies, they may not realize that's a real video. They're so heavily edited, ISIS clips. They're so like HD and well filmed and edited. I think some people would be fooled into thinking they're not real. In fact, there's been a couple of ISIS videos where people question their authenticity. In fact, oh, big up, man. Sam, thank you. I swear I've learned more about cartels from you than I have my actual Mexican relatives. You're awesome, bro. Have an amazing Christmas. You too. You too, Sam. You too, man. Have a great one. And I will do, man. I'm gonna chill tomorrow. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna eat a lot of food, drink a lot of beer. Yeah, man. It's gonna be chill, man. It's gonna be chill. I need a rest, bro. I need a rest, man. I need a rest. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. And thank you very much. Big up gamers. Thank you. Glad you like the videos. Do you watch Nuke's Top 5 Ghost channel? No. I'm not into like ghost content that much or paranormal stuff. It's okay. I like it now and again. I like it now and again, but it's not like my go-to. It's not my go-to sort of content when it comes to disturbing content. I prefer true crime. The only deviation from that is a guy like Mr. Nightmare, where he's reading out people's experiences and things like that. Yeah, so going to Mexico, I would love to, Clark. I would love to go to Mexico, like I said, to cover this firsthand. The issue is, number one, I don't have any contacts in Mexico. Number two, it would be a very expensive operation to get there, to get a film crew who's willing to do it, a sound guy, blah blah blah, a translator as well. Plus, obviously, getting there, it's a lot of money for me to take on. I'm a working class guy, so the only way I could do something like that would be to work for somebody else, work for another channel, another outlet. That's the only way I could do it, is to do something like that. But if the opportunity came up, I would love to. I would love to prove. I'd love to, yeah, prove myself to you guys in a selfish way. Nothing is selfless after all. I'm not gonna sit here and say, it's all selfless. I care about the content I make, but I'd also like to prove to you guys that I would be willing to go if the opportunity came up. So I'm hoping somebody calls my bluff and they offer me something, because then I'd accept it. Yo, the deep web, yeah, bro. Certified Church Classic. So back in like 2016-ish, I want to say 2016. Back at that time, deep web content was all the rage when it came to disturbing content. Some of you guys may remember a channel called Takedown Man, and he did loads of like deep web content. I watched a few of his videos back in the day, and I felt it was interesting, and then I realized this guy's full of shit. But he was a big channel for a little while. Takedown Man, if you guys remember him, he was a big channel. The Last Narc is the best documentary about cartels. I've not seen it. I need to see it. Big up Anglo-Saxon. I was at the Victoria Ground in Stoke in the early 90s. I watched as the Naughty 40 had it with the Birmingham Zulus. Yeah, the Zulus, yeah. Birmingham sperm. Crazy, bro. You've been about, man. Big up to Anglo-Saxon. Talking about the good old days of football hooliganism in the UK. As weird as it sounds, football hooliganism, it has its problems. So, like criminal damage and things like that, you shouldn't drag other people into that stuff. But if you're two consenting adults and you want to fight each other, if you're both consenting, I believe in mutual combat. Just let these guys go at it. Let them go at it. They're grown men. Let them go at it. There's a couple of states in America, right, that have mutual combat laws. So if you both agree to fight and somebody gets fucked up, you're not going to get in trouble or something like that. Thank you, by the way. You too. Have a great Christmas. Thank you. Yeah, I need to get a new mask, though. I need to get a new one. Jazz it up a little bit. Yeah, I've got to that point, Davy. I don't see where it goes from here. I don't see what the next step is in regards to the war on drugs, how it gets any better, or what the next step is. Or can it get any worse? That's another question. Can this get any worse than it is right now? Are we at the stage now where it's as bad as it's going to get, or can it still get worse from here? That's the question, I think. Saludos desde Tijuana. What's up, Emilio? How you doing? Do my parents know about my channel? They don't. My friends do, though. My friends do. No, I haven't. No, I haven't watched the Andrew Tate and George Janko podcast. I've not watched Andrew Tate in a while. I ain't gonna lie. Where am I from in the UK? Um, Originally, I spent a lot of time actually where Andrew Tate grew up in Luton. That's what I'll say. And Tommy Robinson is from there as well. Luton's a crazy place, bro. Luton's a fucking crazy place. No, I haven't heard of this. Do you know? A week ago, there was a rapper, Skippy, who put out a video which he just openly sang "fuck CJNG," and now it's a private video. Interesting. Speaking of music, in regards to CJNG, there was a song released start of this month by LRR Records, like official CJNG, from what I can tell, and they released a Narco Corrido, and in that song, they claim that Mencho's dead. And that's a pro CJNG song, and they mentioned that he's dead. I think that's a red herring, to be honest. I think it's fake. I think they put that out there for disinformation purposes. I think he's still alive, but it's interesting. What would be interesting? I've mentioned this in the next video that I'm doing, but what is if Mencho is dead and he's been dead for a little while. Let's say the news comes out and he's been dead for like 6 months or a year, whatever. If he has been dead, we have to really reevaluate the way we view CJNG as an organization, because if Mencho is dead and they've been able to maintain a cohesive organization despite that, that is huge. Because very often, as you guys know, when a cartel leader dies or gets captured, the cartel will then kind of disband, internal infighting, things like that will happen. They'll split, etc. If CJNG have avoided that, and let's say Mencho is dead, that's massive. That speaks to their power. But I think he's alive. I think he's alive, personally. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Just wondering if you'll ever do a face reveal in the future or not. Never say never, Megan. Like I was saying, I'll do a face reveal. I'll do a face reveal if an opportunity comes up that I'm willing to give up my anonymity for. But I'm not going to give it away for no reason, basically. You know? Merry Christmas, Henry, to you too. Remember, no Russian, yeah. Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, bro, I'm not even a Christmas guy, quiet man. I can't lie. I'm not even a Christmas guy. I'm not a festive type of guy. But tomorrow I'll go and see the parents, that sort of thing. And yeah, man, I get you, man. I've had some things going on in life, and it kind of kills your excitement for Christmas. I'm not gonna lie, but a lot of people are like that. And yeah, man, if you need anything, bro, just hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Twitter, and yeah, we can have a chat. No, I wouldn't get killed, bro, if I do a face reveal. If I wouldn't get killed, even if I went to Mexico, what's the upside for them? Aside from getting a lot of negative publicity, but like that's what they'll get if they killed like a foreign person. Is there a real life Scarface, like a narco one from a Spanish speaking country that you know of? I reckon Arturo Beltran Leyva, maybe, is the closest you could get to Scarface when it comes to Mexican cartels. He died, like, he died in a blaze of glory, sniffing coke and firing fucking shots at police. He never went quietly into the night, Arturo Beltran Leyva. He tried to fight his way out of it. El Jefe de Jefes, the boss of bosses, Arturo Beltran Leyva. Why do I know this? He was the Romanian dictator, right? Something kind of strange to think about is that the most famous execution videos ever got made around Christmas time. The execution of Nicolae Ceausescu, which was shown on TV. Yeah, that's the Romanian dictator, right? 1989, I want to say, 1990. He died or got killed. What's your favorite scary movie? The Thing, 1982. What's up, Sharon? How you doing? I like Wrong Turn, like the first one. The rest are crap. Wolf Creek, I like. I like both Wolf. I've seen both Wolf Creeks. Andre, what's up, man? But salute. I used to love boxing, but now it's just rigged, in my opinion. Yeah, man, there's a lot of fights that are questionable in my. Like, you see a certain guy win, and the judges give it to the other guy. Yeah, that happens way too much in boxing. There's too much corruption. There's too much corruption in boxing. It needs to be ironed out of boxing. Too much corruption. Far too much corruption. Hamburger Deluxe. I don't know why that name's funny to me. I like the name. Personally, what is your worst gore video that you've ever watched? I'm always going to go back to Three Guys, One Hammer as the worst. Like, the worst effect a video's had on me. I'm always going to say Three Guys, One Hammer. I watched it young. I was 15 when I watched it. And like I said, when I watched that at the time, I remember feeling sick after watching it and during watching it. I had like that cold sweat thing, you know. Um, and yeah, that video fucked me up for a little while. I couldn't get it out of my head for a while. And even now, man, I ain't gonna lie. Even now, if I see the words like the Dnepropetrovsk maniacs, I'll always think about that video and think about Sergei Yatsenko. It's a horrible. It's actually a horrible case that a lot of people haven't done justice to, in my opinion. But there you go. It's a really fucked up case. I'm a very handsome man. You don't know, bro. I could be fucking butt ugly. I could be butt ugly. Reporters do get murdered in Mexico, no doubt, but they tend to target Mexican journalists, which is sad, man. That's one of the. By the way, the Mexican journalists who work for small newspapers out in these small towns, like infested with cartels, are some of the most brave people out there, man. What they do, like putting their life on the line for very little pay, is crazy. Fair play to them. I agree. Yeah, ISIS is a CIA production. Facts. I agree. I agree. You've slept all day. It's Christmas, man. You can do what you want, Sharon. You can do what you want. You can do what you want. You can sleep all day if you want. If I were to buy a dog, I would buy an Alsatian or a German Shepherd. That's what I'd like to buy. I like a big dog, to be honest with you. I'd like a big dog if I buy a dog. When I buy a house, I'd buy a dog. I'm willing to go and film with you and have the money to back it up. Do you have me on Twitter, my bro? If you have me, if you're being serious, mate, you can always DM me on Twitter. We can talk about things. Let me just put my Twitter in the what do you call it? In the comments. Speaking of Bud Dwyer, though, I need to make a video on Bud Dwyer at some point. That was really a video I should have done like in the first 6 months of the channel. So well known. Can I say, welcome back to Disturbed Reality? There you go. Yeah, I used to watch Takedown Man, fake as fuck. Yeah. His channel suckered me in for like a couple of videos, and then I realized, yeah, that guy's full of shit. Bro, 2016 was crazy on YouTube. I think 2016 low-key was the last good year on YouTube, though, because you could still pretty much say anything. Not anything, but you could say a lot more back then. Now, YouTube is so sanitized. So sanitized. There's no real space for more mature content. That's the issue I have with YouTube now in 2023. There's not really a space for mature content. You're not going to get pushed like that. So it's kind of sad the way YouTube's become, how YouTube's become. But maybe they'll fix things. The only way they will fix things, though, is if they get competition. We got a fucking text message, I think. Are we that popular? Jesus. It's nobody of consequence. Yeah, I'm never going to cover that guy on my channel. Jorge, what's up, bro? Good to see you here as always. Big up to yourself. I'm Mexican. Would you ever come and visit over here? Yeah, no doubt. I'd love to. I'd love to go to Mexico. Not even just to do this, by the way. Not even just to cover what I talk about. I'd love to go to Mexico for a holiday, to be honest. Just for a regular holiday. Bit of sun, some booze, nice food. That's what I. That's my idea of a holiday, honestly. Yeah, bro, I'm still streaming on Twitch. I'm still streaming on Twitch. Um, I try the I don't my issue with Twitch, I don't have a set schedule apart from Fridays. So I stream every single Friday after I premiere a video. There's my channel. Yeah, man, I work another job. I work full time. I work full time. I work full time. Yeah, I've never done this full time. I've never done this full time. Yeah, yeah, I've talked about journalists being murdered in Mexico, yeah. Yeah, imagine you were the guy on the other end of that call with El Mencho. That kind of fear might just kill me right then and there. Do you know what? I've never actually been able to ascertain when that video is from, what year it's from. And also another thing, I've never been able to ascertain when his photos that are out there, when they were taken. I wish we had information on that when these photos were first released or when they were first taken. Yeah, the Richard Carrillo incident may be like the worst case of mob justice that I've read about, honestly. Yeah, okay, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I've listened to that, yeah, with translations, obviously, but yeah, I've listened to it. CJNG would split if their leader's dead. You would have thought so. Well, hopefully you feel better, man. Hopefully you feel better. Hopefully you get through it, and yeah, yeah. A lot of people feel that way this time of year. You're certainly not alone. You're certainly not alone. But yeah, if you guys ever need to talk, just drop me a DM. I'm not always great on Twitter, but I'll always try and respond as much as I can. You can always drop me a DM. Yeah, they love to party over there, man. Yeah, that's the sort of country. That's the sort of vibe I like. People who don't take themselves too seriously, like a drink, like a laugh. That's what I like. That's what I like. Oh, big up to yourself. Do you even lift, bro? Uh, I don't lift, by the way. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, wishing you a happy Christmas as well. Big up to yourself. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, Wolf Creek is based on Ivan Milat. Yeah, haven't I already showed my face? Nah, not really. On one of the early streams, I had like a I think like a bandana on or something with glasses, sunglasses. Yeah, cartels don't attack multinationals out of fear of retaliation. Yeah, it's bad press. Yeah, exactly. When foreign countries start to put pressure on, they don't like it. Yeah, it's like with that case at the start of the year with the Gulf Cartel or the Scorpion group of the Gulf Cartel when they kidnapped those Americans and killed two of them. They immediately gave those guys up, or well, who they accused of doing it. They gave those guys up very quickly because that's not supposed to happen. They don't set out to do that. It's not good for business when they do things like that. So when people say it would be dangerous for me to go to Mexico, they're over exaggerating. Of course, anything can happen, right? Anything can happen, but chances are it won't. Chances are it won't. Maybe that's just me fucking coping or whatever, but will I stream on Twitch today or tomorrow? Definitely not tomorrow. Definitely not tonight. I'm trying to think. I guess maybe on Tuesday. Maybe on Tuesday. but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. We may do something different on Twitch in the next few streams. I may do that. I kind of liked that reaction content. The reaction stream I did when I reacted to Boogie's documentary. I felt I was way too hard on him. But I was being honest with how I felt about it. But yeah, I kind of want to do something like that again, like maybe a Wings of Redemption reaction documentary, Only Use Me Blade, something like that. I may do something like that on Twitch in the future. I kind of liked doing that. I'm not gonna lie. I just have to. I worry about Twitch though. I feel like I'll get myself banned sometimes because I say the R word a lot, and you know what Twitch are like. You know what Twitch are like. Merry Christmas, Vodka. Nice to see you here, man. Same as Game Parade as well. Big up. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Oh, Hamburger Deluxe again. Choose one of these gore deaths that you have to die to. 1 El Cholo experience. 2 Ghost Rider or 3 Funky Town. Oh, God. I'd probably take El Cholo treatment. Honestly, if I had to go for any of them, I'd go El Cholo. Because what people don't realize, according to a lot of the reports surrounding the Ghost Rider video, the few places that covered it, apparently those guys, and I think it is 2 guys in that video, by the way, 2 victims, apparently those guys were tortured over several days. Not just like the video part, like they was tortured over several days. So yeah, I'd go El Cholo. But thank you very much, Hamburger. Tail Pop, what's up? Have a great one. Have a great one. And thank you for all the support on Twitch over the last year. Big up to yourself. Big up to yourself. What do I think happened to El Comandante Diablo? Yeah, the guy whose family was murdered by the Zetas. That was crazy, man. When he was going back and forth with the Zetas, one week he would release like an execution video of Zetas. They would then respond with executions of their own. They would go back and forth. Like, if you guys remember YouTube back in the day, there was like video responses. You could like make a video responding to another video. And that's basically what they were doing. They was releasing executions responding to each other. This element of the Gulf Cartel and an element of the Zetas. And it culminated in Diablo's his family being murdered on camera. And the most poignant thing about that case, or that whole time frame I can remember, is what Diablo said after his family was executed. He basically said, "It's just business. I don't take it personal. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, and I'll kill as many Zetas as possible." How far gone you have to be to have that mindset is crazy. Your entire family gets murdered, but it's only business. It's crazy. But what happened to him? I would say he's dead. He kind of went missing. People mix Comandante Diablo up with another Comandante Diablo in the Gulf Cartel. It's not the one that you get when you search his name on Google. That's a different one. This Diablo worked for Rey de Reyes. He was like under him, and he like led a group of Sicarios, I believe. Diablo. Yeah, I agree. Watermelon, bro. I agree. Yeah, and now it's just all drama on YouTube, and that's something I want to avoid, Aussie. I don't want to bring what we do here, the type of content we do. I don't want to mix it with that. Personally, it's just not my style. And the whole going back and forth with somebody I've never met is just cringe to me. It's cringe. Going back and forth with somebody that you've never met. It's always that whole thing's just it's cringy. It's cringy. It was an okay card, Carl. It was okay. I liked the Caballel fight. Caballel exposed Makhmadov. That was a good performance. Wilder got outboxed. I felt AJ looked good. Dubois looked good. It was a decent card. It was a decent card. Are you ever worried about cartels taking an interest in your channel since you seem to know a lot about them? Honestly, I do wonder what would happen if they reached out to me to do an interview. I don't know whether it'd be right to take it, as weird as that sounds. I want to interview these guys, but on my terms. If they reach out to me for an interview, do you think it's right to take it? Because it's going to be on they're initiating it, so they want something out of it. Does that make sense? Maybe it doesn't make sense. Yeah, early YouTube was goated. Thank you, man, Harsh Media. Thank you very much. Big up to yourself. Are you Fartel related? Doggy style or riding? I like a bit of doggy style. I like a bit of doggy style. Not really, bro. Not really. MLA, not really. Have I ever tweaked on stream? No, I haven't. It was a cartel video, basically. Davy, it was a cartel video. I think it could be fun on Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is somewhere where we don't. So on Twitch we don't like talk about gore and cartels and things like that. Twitch is basically for me to bullshit and have fun and just have fun. Yeah, just have fun really. Just let my hair down kind of thing. Talk about other things. We talk about absolute nonsense. But no, sometimes we'll go from like nonsense conversations about absolutely nothing to pretty deep shit as well. We kind of mix things up there on Twitch. Twitch is fun, man. Twitch has been fun. It's become like a hobby for me. It's become a hobby. And I have to say, by the way, thank you guys as well for the support you've shown me as well throughout the year since I've started the channel. I always try to thank you guys. I know sometimes I feel like if you say it too much, it comes across a bit fucking cringe. But I do appreciate the support that you guys have shown me since day one. Like a lot of you guys have done things for me that like you really didn't have to do. Like you took time out of your own days to help me out, and yeah, that's always appreciated. Look here, look, listen. Appearing offline doesn't fucking stop it. So stop giving fucking advice you know nothing about. Yes, sir. Good old Liquid Richard, Wings of Redemption. Yes, sir. Best quote of all time. The goated quote. Best quote of the 21st century. Right there. Appearing offline doesn't stop it. I do. I can't lie though, man. I still love watching those like Wings of Redemption videos, those like lure sort of videos. There's something about that content that I just really enjoy. I really enjoy it. Fucking hell. I don't think they'll kill him. Again, they created a lot of news when they threatened him. If they kill that guy, man, that's going to be a massive news story. I don't think they'll kill him personally, but wait, if you picked Funky Town Death, you would at least get to listen to some tunes. Yeah, I think that'll be the least of my concerns, my G. That'll be the least of my concerns. Will I do any more ISIS videos? I'm not sure. If people want them, yeah, I can. But if not, I won't. That's up to you guys. ISIS is up to you guys. I've kind of had enough of ISIS. I'll be honest. Doing a couple's okay. Because I don't really particularly want to just talk about gore. And if I do ISIS now, it's just going to be talking about gore. If you guys want it, I can do it. But that's up to you guys. if you want more ISIS videos. Honestly, that's up to you guys. See, another thing about ISIS as well, I don't find that sort of thing as interesting as cartels and organized crime. But also, what I do find interesting about that subject, I can't really talk about on YouTube, and that would be conspiratorial talk in regards to how ISIS was actually created and things like that. Um, we're going to get hit with the old misinformation ban hammer, maybe, I don't know. So, yeah. Oh, most interesting cartel in your opinion? Of all time, probably Zetas for me. Los Zetas, the whole Gulf Cartel Zetas partnership is up there. I've always kind of found that like one of the most fascinating aspects of the cartel world since the Guadalajara cartel. Probably the Zetas Golfo partnership and the split and the war. I'd say that whole time frame is the most interesting, but the origins of CJNG is interesting. Like the origins of El Mencho, there's a lot I find interesting. There's a lot I find interesting. I would get rid of Ten Hag personally. I don't think he's good enough. And listen, the players take responsibility, but his recruitment has been bad. Why you like Anthony, for example? I would get rid of Ten Hag. He's brought in X amount of players and still says he can't play his style of football that he played at Ajax. Bro, you've brought in like 10, 12 players, whatever it is, and you can't play your own style of football. Okay. Do I ever plan on doing collabs with other YouTubers? If I were to do something like that, honestly, I would like to do it on a live setting. Have conversations with people. That'll be interesting. People who are into similar things to what I am. So if I were to talk to anybody, I'd like to talk to people like Ed Calderon or Juan Grillo or Luis Chaparro, people like that. They want my kidney. Merry Christmas to you too, Velociraptor. You too, man. Gamergate and Pizzagate was the beginning of the end of fun online. Yeah, yeah. You're probably right, Rose. That's a good turning point. That probably is the turning point. It was in and around that time, 2016-ish. We don't have Popeyes in the UK. We don't have Popeyes. I like KFC though. I like KFC, man. Yeah, exactly. That's my thing about online drama. Online drama is so stupid. People will say anything as long as they don't have to do it face to face. Yeah, that's the thing about the internet. That's the thing about the internet. There's people out there who comment online. They'll drop comments online, full well knowing they wouldn't say that in real life. And that regardless, that is cowardly. I don't care. If you're about it in real life and you'd say it in real life, fair enough. Say what you want. But if you wouldn't be willing to say it in real life, you probably shouldn't say it online. In my opinion. I'm going to go to my grandma's house soon. She's from Guatemala, so we celebrate Christmas on the 24th. So I'm going to see you soon, the next video, and I'll try and make it to the next live. Much love, bro. Thank you very much, Jade Walk. Thank you very much. Big up to yourself, man, and have a great Christmas. Have a great Christmas. You have to admit, Wings is entertaining. Yeah, bro. The whole Wings of Redemption lore is crazy. It's honestly, I can just some of these documentaries are like 3 hours long, bro. I can watch that shit like the whole way through. And I've got like a pretty shitty attention span. Um, for most things, I can't lie. But I can watch those videos and be entertained throughout. I can watch those videos totally fine. Itachi's back, big up. Do I have a girlfriend? Um, not anything serious as of right now. Not anything serious. Yeah. No ISIS. Not into ISIS. Chris Benoit could be a good case to cover, but that's been, pardon the pun, but it's been done to death. It's been done to death. The Guadalajara cartel from the 80s was the most interesting to me. Kiki really struck fear into the hearts of them all. Yeah, he did, man. Yeah, he was uncovering a lot. He was uncovering a lot, but there's a lot of rumors that the intelligence agencies had him killed because he found out things he shouldn't find out, and he was going to expose it. How his cover got blown is interesting, but many people believe left to die by his own people. But yeah, that guy, man, Kiki was a, you know, proper fucking patriot, proper patriot. My voice would be great for podcasts. You should start one. Yeah, listen, I'd like to do a podcast, but the issue with podcasts is scheduling. Number one, it's getting guests, but doing it like weekly or this, that, and the third. If I were to ever do a podcast, I don't think I would do it weekly. I'd do it when I wanted to do it or when I could do it. And that's not the way to do a podcast. That's the thing. That's not really the way to do a podcast, is it? People like to have X amount of podcasts per week, But yeah, I'd like to do a podcast, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You too, Adam. Merry Christmas. There may be a bonus video coming up soon, and it's from Haiti. There may be a bonus video from Haiti coming up soon. Yeah, I liked Red Dead Redemption. I liked Red Dead. Boogie's story is sad, but also creepy. Not gonna lie, yeah, bro. That guy is a strange man. Let's just leave it at that. He's a strange man. Yeah, the Nicaraguan Contras were basically an unofficial cartel themselves. Yeah. Have you heard about a true crime YouTuber faking safe love? I'm not sure what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Optimus left nut. Yeah, so El Nini was he was Los Chapito's like chief of security, so he was quite a high up guy. Listen, they've lost a video this year. He's gone. They've lost El Nini. They've had a couple of like big fentanyl busts as well. They've taken some L's this year. Los Chapitos, no doubt about it. Though they're still obviously powerful, they're still doing their thing. We'll see how that progresses into next year. As well as that, they seem to be under scrutiny from law enforcement. They also, they're also not seeing eye to eye with Ismael Zambada and his side of the Sinaloa cartel. So the future for the Los Chapitos, I wonder how it pans out in the next year or two. I do wonder. By the way, thank you, Deadly Fly from Moon. Thank you very. Sorry, Dead Fly from Moon. Thank you very much. I don't really view it like that, Nermax. I don't really view it like that. Listen, it's a weird niche to be in. There's no doubt about it. It's a strange niche, but I try to make it work for myself. So, like, you guys know, I'm passionate about like organized crime. That's what I like. That's what I like to research. And I try to incorporate that into my videos. I like to research things to put in the videos, but also I like to learn new things about these organizations. I like to learn new things about these organizations, and I like to put it in the videos. Things I learn, things I find out. I know a lot of people don't like the information segment. I know that it's not for everybody, but I like it. And that's why I do it, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice compliment, but yeah, I don't really view it like that. No, I've never been directly sent content from a cartel. No, that's a weird one. If they sent me content, they wouldn't. They wouldn't send me content. No, actually, they wouldn't. I wouldn't have thought so. I wouldn't have thought so. Then you have to ask questions. Should I make a video about that? If they sent it directly to me, I would have to think about even making a video on it. I'm not going to lie. Having said that, back in the day, they would send these videos to narco news sites and narco journalists, and then the journalists would talk about it. So, am I doing anything different to those guys at that point? I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about that, to be honest. If I was sent a video that they hadn't sent to anybody else for me to cover, I don't know how I'd feel about it. I don't know how I'd feel about it. I covered that video, Ivan. Yeah, I covered the video when it happened. Yeah, and yeah, there's been arrests now there's been arrests now in regards to that case. I think 5 men were arrested in connection with their murder. Yeah, I do wonder. I do wonder. I do wonder. Yeah, I'd be interested in more stories from Ed Calderon. Do you think he knows more than he's saying during those interviews about cartels and his name in TJ as a military personnel? Yeah, I do wonder. I do wonder, but I'm sure there's certain things he can say, certain things he can't. Yeah, so I never went on Omegle. When I was a kid, it was chat roulette. If you guys remember chat roulette. And as a kid, bro, there were some disgusting fucking people on there. Yeah, those sites are not good, man. Those sort of cam sites are not good. Honestly, I'm glad it's got shut down. I never knew that was still a thing, Omegle, to be honest, but I'm glad it's shut down. Christmas, yeah, I'm just gonna so tomorrow gonna go around my parents, have food, have dinner, Christmas dinner, all that good stuff. Chill, hang out, just have fun, just relax, just a quiet one. Not doing anything special or anything crazy, to be honest with you. Yeah, there's a lot of like narcos on social media, Twitter, on like Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, that's the way to be. Yeah, never watched a cartel video and never will. Top 3 worst gore videos in your opinion? For me, Guerrero Flaying 1, Funky Town 2, Ghost Rider 3. Yeah, listen, there's a selection of videos you can put in any order. So Ghost Rider, Guerrero Flaying, Funky Town, Zacatecas Flaying. There's one video that nobody talks about, which is the CJNG video, where they cut the guy's legs off. They beat the guy with his own legs, and then they cut his arms off. That's one of the worst videos in my opinion, that nobody talks about. Um, but there's a lot of listen, man. There's a lot of bad cartel videos, man. There's a lot of bad cartel videos. Will I leave this live stream up? Yeah, bro. I'll probably leave it up for a few days. I've actually left the last few up, I think. But probably, yeah, I'll leave it up for a while. I'll leave it up for a while. And thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Absolute legend. Thank you. No, I've never been on the dark web. I've never been on the dark web. I'm too scared to go on it. Jessica Walker, take off that mask. One day, one day, one day. Why do chicks like to get drilled by narcos? They got money, they got power. Can I be your friend? Disturbed. Listen, you're all my friends here. That sounded ominous, didn't it? You're all my friends here. Yeah, bro, you can follow me on Twitter, get to know me. Get to know me on Twitch. That's the best place to get to know me. Thank you, Frozen Waffle. Thank you. Yeah, bro. The live streams, I just try and answer questions and things like that, but it's nothing too crazy. In your opinion, what Gore video has the saddest backstory? Dagestan Massacre's up there. Miss Pac-Man is up there. Three Guys One Hammer is up there. The Mexican students, the 5 students video from August is up there. There's a lot of like the students video actually got to me quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Usually, I'm as bad as cartel videos are. I'm pretty good at compartmentalizing my emotions in regards to like I can compartmentalize. I can understand why we're at why we are where we are in regards to what's going on in Mexico. So that kind of makes it easier for me to cope with watching such videos. But that video of these students got to me for some reason more than most. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Oh, thank you, Adam. Thank you very much. Grab this. You definitely earned it. Thank you for your work. Well, thank you, Adam. Thank you very much, and have a great Christmas, man. Have a great Christmas. Thank you very much, and thank you for the support. Everything is done. Hey, mate, just woke up. Missed the last few streams because I'm a sleepy fuck. You're like Joe Biden, bro. You're out here like Joe Biden. Are we ever going to get to see your alter ego, beautiful reality? Bro, I can just imagine hearing somebody's phone go off and I hear my voice playing. Bro, that would creep me the fuck out. I'd probably leave that venue quickly if I ever heard something like that. Skeleton Dude, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, bro, come on, man. Everybody watched fucking Chills back in the day. He gets clowned way too much, man. He seems like a nice guy. He was a pioneer as well, man. People hate on Chills too much. I don't care what anybody says, man. People hate on Chills way too much. Big up to Chills, man. He's a pioneer. He's a pioneer. And he's done well for himself as well, man. Credit to him. He's tried music, things like that. Credit to the guy, man. People just like to shit on people, innit? People just like to shit on people. It's crazy. It's so crazy. The guy's done well for himself. And he seems like a cool dude as well. maybe that's why I fucking stick up for Chills, because my fucking voice is goofy. Maybe that's what it is. I've never heard of this. Do you think Welcome to the Monkey House was a true Red Room or just a urban legend? I've never heard of it, to be honest with you. But that is something I will jot down. Welcome to the Monkey House. That sounds like something out of like Manhunt. I just googled what it is or what they say it is. We could do a Red Room video, like basically shitting on it. I don't think Red Rooms are real, but Chill's voice is annoying. Yeah, Tijuana, TJ's always been like every sort of town and state near the border is, well, not every, but a lot of these places are getting they've always been bad. It's because it's the last step before the loads get into America, right? So those territories are very valuable to cartels. So like states like Sonora, Tamaulipas, these sort of states, they are very valuable to cartels. Like Sonora's got a lot worse. Disturbed, I like your voice. I've heard way worse on YouTube. Yeah, at least you aren't whiny sounding. Well, thank you. That's a compliment. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it, Watermelon. Well, no, I wouldn't go to McCamey Manor. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. And thank you, Aussie Wolfhound. Stepping on a Lego or stepping on dog shit barefoot, what's worse? Stepping on dog shit barefoot. That's not happened to me, by the way. But I'd rather step on Lego than step in dog shit. Not gonna lie. I'd rather step in Lego. Corpse husband made a video on the Monkey House, why I quit hacking, something like that. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the whole Red Room deep web thing is like so 2016. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't find his voice annoying, personally. I don't find his voice annoying, but that's just me. It's all preference, right? It's all preference. I just think that guy just gets a bit too much like just random hate, like not even hate. Like it's just I don't know. People just like to be negative. It's like a cascade of. It's like a snowball. When a certain person when it's deemed okay to be negative towards a certain person, everybody starts to jump on the bandwagon. It's just like that whole follower mindset thing, isn't it? Because he seems like a nice guy to me, anyway. But there you go. What do I know? No, bro. No new information about Funky Town. We'll never find out what happened there, who the victim was, who the gang was, who the perpetrators were, what it was about. We'll never find out what that was about. We'll never find out. The amount of murders that go unsolved in Mexico, yeah, we'll never find out. Well, thank you. It's Jordan. Thank you. I've watched your videos for so long, and while the videos are not of good subjects, you always put the human side on it and talk about it so kindly. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I try my best to always you know remind people that yeah, this is happening in real life. This is happening right now. Um, yeah, it shouldn't be something that we just laugh at and don't take seriously. Because bro, it's all we can sit here in our ivory towers, living in like Western first world countries, but shit can change real quick. Shit can change real quick. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. And you know, Western countries in particular are becoming a lot less secure, a lot less prosperous. Things can change. Things can change. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've seen those interviews. What do I want for Christmas? A winning lottery ticket would be nice. A winning lottery ticket. That's what I want for Christmas. Mike, big up to Mike. Salute. The first video I saw of yours was the CJNG dismemberment video. Yeah. That one did pretty well. Love you too, Ralph. Big up to yourself. Right, I need to roll a cigarette and I need to take a drink. Oh, that's good. Nothing like an energy drink. Do I think 1444 is cursed? Nah. It's just a sad video, mate. It's just a sad video. That sort of shit. But yeah, again, that sort of stuff breaks my heart, man. See, like a young man give up like that. Like he's just at the end of his tether. That's sad, man. But yeah, the whole curse thing is stupid. Just stupid. Yes, Lucozade. Yep, love Lucozade. Goated. So you guys in America and abroad don't know the delicacy that is Lucozade. I don't think you guys have it in America. Like the fizzy Lucozade is so good. It's like an energy. It's like an energy drink. It's so good. I like the original one though. I like the original. Can't even describe the taste of the original. Yeah, Millennium Godzilla. I think that is low key one of the worst cartel videos, but nobody talks about it. It's just like, bro, it's so sadistic, man. No, no, I've not tried it. I'm having a cigarette, bro. Having a cigarette. I will. I'll put it back on in a second. Just having a cigarette. Having a cancer stick. Lucozade tastes like rust and watered down tenants. What's not to like then? Scratch and sniff. What's not to like? Put fucking hair on your chest. What's not to like? Which boxing fight of this year had the biggest upset in your opinion? Don't really know, to be honest. I feel like there's been more upsets in MMA this year, like Strickland beating Adesanya and Duplessis beating Robert Whittaker. Still going to make the cartel iceberg, possibly. Possibly. So I was debating. I feel the iceberg thing is fun. My stomach went crazy then. Don't know whether you heard it. The iceberg thing, is it a bit too hokey? Is it a bit too cringe? What do you reckon? I'm not sure about it. Oh yeah, Teofimo looked great, Chris, in that fight. The fight I want to see for Teofimo Lopez is against a guy called Subriel Matias, who's a Puerto Rican fighter. Nobody's really talking about him, but he's a dangerous man. He actually killed somebody in the ring. He is a big puncher, throws a lot of punches to body and head. He's got a brutal style, and a lot of people are avoiding that dude. I'd like to see Teofimo fight him. I think that'll be a great fight. But Tio's got good options. You know, there's Devin Haney, there's Ryan Garcia. He needs to be active next year. He needs to be active. I'd say flaying hurts more. I'd say flaying hurts more. Say this phrase, I'm going to smoke this cigarette like a fucking degenerate. I'm sleepy but don't want to leave you. Well, thank you. Yeah, my stomach's going crazy. Would I ever get scared? Sorry, and thank you, by the way. Stuff on my duck. Would you ever be scared of getting her executed by the cartels if I ever achieved my dream? No. No. What's the point being scared of it? Honestly. But no, it wouldn't cross my mind. I'd be fine. And thank you, by the way, bro. And thank you very much. Would I rather date Kim Kardashian or Taylor Swift? I'm not a fan of either, to be honest with you. Kim's got the nice body. Like, she's got the body type I like, but it's fake. And Taylor Swift just doesn't do it for me. It ain't my type, to be honest with you. Ain't my type. Love your channel and the way you come across, bro. What do you think about the state of the UK right now and the cost of living crisis? And do you think we are overpopulated? FYI, I'm from Kent in the UK. Yeah, the cost of living crisis has affected everybody I know. I've noticed the difference. I've had to try to hold back on certain things. It's not easy right now. And yeah, this country is going down the fucking drain, bro. There's no national pride anymore. There's no pride in the country anymore. There's no sense of community. Being prideful of being from England or being from Britain is seen as shameful now. Yeah, it's total demoralization, which is by design, in my opinion. It's all by design. But what can I say? What can I say? It's insane, but it is what it is. Free Palestine. Girl type then? What do you mean? What's my type? Honestly, I say type. I don't really have a type. A good-looking woman's a good-looking woman, right? Where did you go to? Everything is done. Where did you go to? What country did you go to? The feeling when you're not disturbed reality's type. Bro, I don't really have a type. Like a hot woman's a hot woman. If you see an attractive woman, you see an attractive woman. Honestly, but if I had to like sculpt a woman, like I like a curvy derriere for a start. I'm a big fan. Nice thighs, all that stuff. No, we'll see. We'll see Covington again. Colby Covington will fight again because he still generates interest. Tony Ferguson should retire. Yeah, I did a video on the Pirate of Culiacan. Listen, he done something stupid, but he was 17 years old, man. He was 17 years old. He done something dumb. He was drunk. We've all done something like dumb when we were drunk, right? We've all done something dumb. We've all said things we shouldn't say, whatever. And that's what he did, man. Oh, people saying, oh, he deserved it. He should have known better. Come on, man. He's 17 years old. You're in Mongolia. I thought you was going to say somewhere like Canada or America. You're in Australia. Sorry, you're in Mongolia. What did I say? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That sounds interesting as hell. That sounds interesting. What are you doing out there? Are you working out there? Are you working out there? Or did you just decide to live out there? I like thick bitches. Isaac Newton, the greater the mass, the greater the attraction. This is science. See, we're learning things here in this chat. This chat is filled with high IQ geniuses. Got to have childbearing hips, exactly. Have I heard of a so-called Sinaloa soup? I vaguely. Yeah, the Guerrero flaying, yeah. Right. Let's get his fucking mask back on. Oh, a few of your relatives. Okay. So a few of your relatives live there. Okay. That sounds interesting to me, like Mongolia. That's a country with a rich history, man, Mongolia. Rich history. I've got Usyk right now. I've got Usyk. I'd like Usyk to win as well. Usyk's a much better representation of what a fighter should be, in my opinion. He's a much better representation of what a fighter should be. Anyone, anywhere, anytime. Real fighting man, Alexander Usyk. A good boxer as well, very good boxer. Yeah, I like foreign women. Yeah, I like foreign women. The more exotic, the better. The more exotic, the better. Latinas, Arabic, I like all that. I'm not a fussy man. I'm not a fussy man. Are there cartels in Argentina, Paraguay, and Uruguay? Their neighbors are infested, but I've never heard of cartels in these countries. There are a couple of videos from Argentina, like a couple of torture videos from gangs. Yeah, they exist. They exist. In regards to South America, obviously Brazil is really bad. Bolivia still has trouble. Colombia's a lot better than it was, but still has a lot of gang activity. One country in the last sort of 12 months or so that's got a lot worse is Ecuador, especially in regards to graphic content. But yeah, Mexican drug cartels like Sinaloa and Cartel Jalisco, they've now got a foothold in Ecuador. Their presence has been reported there. So yeah, it's crazy. I can't stand Fury. I hope Usyk retires him. Same. Same. Usyk is, like I said, he's just a real fighter. Like he's a real fighter. If every fighter was like Usyk, boxing would be like way on top. But there's too many of these guys ducking and dodging fights, taking easy fights for big money, rather than actually challenging themselves and really, you know, showing us how good they are. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Can I sing? I can't sing, Jasmine. I can't sing. I wish I could sing. I wish I could sing, but I can't. As people on Twitch will attest, I cannot sing. Um, have I seen the Puerto Rican gang massacre video? Any plans on a video on Puerto Rican cartels or leaders like El Burro? Is the gang massacre video the petrol station one where they drive? It's like a drive-by. Is that the video you're talking about? Because I've seen that. As for Puerto Rican cartels and gangs, I don't know much about Puerto Rican gangs, to be honest with you. It's something I would have to study. Possibly, never say never, but it's not on the horizon right now. But never say never. Never say never. And thank you, Aussie Wolfhound. Thank you very much. It's much appreciated. Do I think Mexico is going to become the world's first narco state? Well, Colombia was a narco state right back in the day. You could argue Mexico is now. You could argue, yeah. I mean, when does a country become a narco state? At what stage? When does that officially become a thing? Like, I don't know what the barometer is for what a narco state is. Honestly, yeah, I've seen a little bit of bare knuckle. I don't mind it. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun to watch. And those guys are tough as shit. Like Mike Perry, bro, that guy is tough as fuck. If you've seen him fight. Oh yeah, of course I've heard of gorillas. Yeah, I like gorillas. Salute to Puerto Rico. I'd love to visit Puerto Rico, man. I'd love to visit Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, I'd like to go to. Dominican Republic. I'd actually like to visit Cuba as well. I'd like to visit Cuba. My friends are very supportive. My family don't actually know about my channel, believe it or not. Yeah, I need to look into like American gangs and American gang murders. I do need to look into it at some point. I keep on I keep on wanting to delve back into serial killers, but I haven't really got round to it. I need to find something I want to cover. I need to find the case I'm interested in that isn't too mainstream. Because like I don't want to talk about Ted Bundy or John Wayne Gacy or anything like that, but I've never watched Breaking Bad, as sacrilegious as that is. Shout out to you too, Effie Rice. Shout out to you too, sir. Yeah, I think drug cartels, they tend to be a bit more gruesome than ISIS, but ISIS have done some fucked up shit as well. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, man. These bare knuckles, a different skill set to regular striking, like regular boxing or whatever. It's a different skill set. Punch technique is different. Um, your guard is different. It's open hands. Range finding is different. You can't load up like you can in boxing or MMA because you're going to break your hand. You have to be a lot more selective with your punches. It's a different skill set to regular striking, like regular boxing. It's a different skill set. And those guys are skilled. People look at those guys like they're cavemen who do bare knuckle, but no, they can fight. They can fight in their own way. Am I religious? I believe in God, but I don't follow any organized religion. So I guess that would make me agnostic, I guess. But yes, Ryan, yes. There's a video in mind I want to cover. If I could collab with one YouTuber, who would it be? Oh, that's a great question. If I could just pick and it happened. Honestly, it would be Mr. Nightmare. Because he was kind of the first person I started listening to who like made creepy content. Probably would be Mr. Nightmare. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, Rice. I have. That was a very I was debating doing a bonus video on a specific case of like yeah, mutilation of a guy. I think he was an army guy, and his like whole pause anus was removed somehow. Yeah, crazy case. Crazy case. But definitely, bro, definitely we may look into an alien case, UFO case at some point. Because I do find that interesting. I'm not like a big UFO head like that, but I listen to a few podcasts here and there like discussing it. Like if somebody's on Joe Rogan talking about it, I like listening to it. But I'm not like a big UFO head. But yeah, I do find it interesting. I do find it interesting. Yeah, the witch cartel leader. Yeah, he wasn't really a cartel leader. He was more of a cult leader, wasn't he? He was Cuban actually. Yeah, he was Cuban. He moved to Mexico and he started his cult. Yeah, and that culminated in the murder of Mark Kilroy, the American student on holiday there. And yeah, he murdered Mark Kilroy and removed his brain, and he cooked it up in like a spirit cooking thing. Yeah, it's a messed up case. That will definitely come. That will definitely come. I've actually recorded it. I'll let you know now. I've recorded it. I recorded it months ago. It was for a bonus video at some point. I just haven't got round to doing the actual video. But yeah, definitely, Jonathan. Absolutely. Absolutely. Never seen Ozark either. Oh, have I missed your super chat, Connor? Oh, big up Connor. Sorry, Connor, I missed it. Thank you, Connor. Sorry about that, bro. That's my bad. I lost where I was. A big up Seagar, by the way. Thank you very much. Big up to you. Glad you're here, man. One of the boxing guys. Big up. Yeah, Bolivia once had a coup that was uh, founded by a drug dealer, by drug dealers, and the government started engaging in state-sponsored drug trafficking. Yeah, well, Venezuela's had serious accusations about that as well, about like government officials intertwining with drug trafficking, and yeah, it's crazy. And yeah, sorry, Connor, about that. Yeah, bro, it's the worst, mate. It's my that's my vice is cigarettes. So like I'm drinking at this time of year because it's Christmas, but I don't drink that much. I don't actually eat bad food, believe it or not. Like I eat some shitty food, but I'd say my diet's better than the average person. My vice is smoking, and it's the worst vice you can have, outside of being like a fucking heroin addict. But you know what I mean. Any like legal vice, I think smoking's the worst, and that's my vice. So I need to fix that. I know. I need to fix it. But we all have vices, right? We all have our little thing that we know we shouldn't do, but we do it anyway. We do it anyway. Mr. Beast and Disturbed Reality. We saved 100 cartel hostages. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That'd be crazy. Oh yeah, that guy's a fucking grim to look at, man. Fucking Cyrax. Have you guys been listening to that podcast, by the way, with Wings Boogie and the other guy? That local podcast. That's actually low key pretty fucking fire. I can't lie. It's low key pretty funny. Yeah, Miss. I always say Miss Pac-Man's one of the worst. Miss Pac-Man is horrible, horrible video. But mine is. I'll always say three guys, one hammer. Do I think there's extraterrestrial life out there? I think it's very improbable that there's not anything else out there. There has to be something else out there. Whether these life forms have visited Earth, though, is the question. I would say no, personally, but I do believe there's something else out there. Yeah, but I don't believe they visited Earth. The Mexican national football team, Mexico, in regards to football, have always been super weird because Mexico are like football crazy, right? You guys love soccer out there or football. Well, it's called football. Um, But you guys love football, and you've had some really good players like Raul Marquez, and you've had some really good individual players, even like in recent times, Javier Hernandez, Lozano, guys like that, good players. But they've Mexico have never like built that team. Like they've never had that sort of team that's threatened at the elite level. It's kind of strange how such a football mad country hasn't produced a good football team. It's kind of crazy. But we're kind of the same. Like on a higher level, we should have won a couple more World Cups, considering all the money we have in regards to football, all the academies we have. We should have produced more World Cup winning teams. But yeah, I'm not sure what the issue is when it comes to Mexican soccer or their national team. I'm not sure why they're not developing or producing enough players. It's weird. But yeah, Mexico's always had good players, but never had a great team. But Hugo Sanchez is the Mexican GOAT. Hugo Sanchez. Because he played for Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. He was a very good goal scorer. And the best Mexican player I've seen in my time was probably Rafael Marquez, a Barcelona player. Probably Rafael Marquez. He was a very good player. Could play in defense, defensive midfield. Good player. Do I know who Trap Law is? No. Thank you, Connor. Big up to yourself. And yes, have a nice Christmas to you. You too as well. You too. Aliens built the pyramids. Bro, I certainly think they've been there longer than they say they have. I think they've been there longer. Whether aliens built them or not, who knows? But I believe they've been there longer. Yeah, more Brazilian videos, more Ecuadorian videos. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, that's me and my friend are actually making an animation series, and one episode is focused on the Mexican cartels, where a dipshit willingly joins a cartel just to snort some coke. Yeah, let us know, bro. Let us know, and if you release it, I can help you share it. Mr. Beast, we helped CJNG flay 100 rival cartel members. Jesus Christ. Alexis Sanchez or Arturo Vidal? Do you mean Alexis? Yeah, I would, Stu. Yeah, absolutely. Mexico is still safe for tourists. There's a reason it's one of the most visited countries in the world still. I reckon if you got a list, top 10 most visited countries, I guarantee Mexico is top 10. Let me Google that. Top 10 most popular. Hang on. Guarantee Mexico's top 10 most popular tourist destinations in the world. Mexico is sixth, apparently. The sixth most popular tourist destination in the world. Apparently, France is number one. It's kind of crazy. Turkey's number 4. There you go. I'd like to go to Turkey as well, actually. I'm not going to lie. Who do I think's winning the war with CDS and CJNG? It's not really an all-out war as of right now. I know I use those terms sometimes, but it's primarily in Zacatecas where that is popping off. And from what I've been told and from what I've read, apparently Operation MZ are getting the better of CJNG in the state. So Operation MZ, of course, are loyal to Ismail Zambada. And from what I've been told, from what I've read, like I said, they seem to be getting the better of it as of right now. Things can change, but yeah. So do I think the world's controlled by a bunch of walking, talking lizards? Just psychopaths, bro. Just psychopaths. Yeah, man, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm getting ready for tomorrow, really. I've wrapped all the presents up. Yeah, I'm just chilling now, mate. I'm just chilling. Worst UK crime case for me, Ewan. I'd probably say James Bolger, the murder of James Bolger. For me, that's the worst. That always gets to me, that case, because it's still relevant to this day. Because one of the killers, John Venables, keeps on reoffending and he keeps on getting released, and he reoffends on charges of possessing CP and things like that, and he gets released. This guy's a danger. The guy's still a danger, and he keeps on getting released. That sums up the judicial system in this country. A man like that, and I use the word man lightly, he's a fucking beast. Someone like that should not be walking on the streets. I know he committed the murder when he was young. He was like 10 or 11 years old. But he's clearly not changed. He's clearly still a fucking beast. He's clearly a psychopath. He's clearly dangerous. He should not be walking the streets. There you go. No, I think Bezettas are struggling right now, man. So what what are Bezettas anymore? So like there's Cartel del Noreste, and there's Los Zetas Vieja Escuela, the old school Zetas. They're really the two biggest Zeta factions around right now. Joe Biden's a lizard. Joe Biden is senile, man. No, they do. Like CJNG in particular, they've used, and also Los Viagras, they've used like drone bombs. They've used all that shit, man, honestly. Who do I think would be the biggest cartel group if CJNG split? What do you mean? Who would be the biggest group from the split, or like just the biggest cartel? It would be the Sinaloa cartel. Yeah, bro, the guy should not be on the streets. He's being released again, I believe. He should not be on the streets. Okay, so Trap Law does videos about American gangs in the US, but he's from Bayou. Okay, cool. I'll check him out. Yeah, I feel like the whole Joe Biden thing is like, are they just trolling us at this point? Are they just trolling us? What do you reckon? It just feels like they're trolling us. It feels like, I don't know, the last few years has felt like we've been living in like one giant South Park episode, to be honest with you. They're just not as they're not as well organized, I'd imagine. MS-13. They are brutal though. They are brutal. And the Bloods, the Crips, they're still powerful gangs, but I just don't know. I think when it comes to this sort of stuff, I've noticed that I don't know. So for the longest time, it was like the Italian mob or American mafia families. That was like the in thing. People love talking about it, and they still do. But the last 2 to 3 years, I've noticed that the topic of Mexican cartels has got a lot more popular on YouTube. I think I don't know. I think I just yeah. But in regards to why they're not as powerful, I just don't think they're as well organized. Yeah, I still watch South Park now and again. What do you think about the change in the climate? Climate, sorry. I think it's driving the creepiest creatures like skinwalkers and real life werewolves closer to communities. They're coming up deep from national parks. Bro, that's kind of cray cray. Listen, when it comes to climate change, like anything, Trojan horse. They'll use it to steal our rights away, to steal more freedoms away. It's going to affect the working man more than anyone when these climate initiatives are put in place. It's going to affect the working man. Um, they'll tell us the world is heating up and the sea level's going to rise. Yet these men are going to still buy multi-million-pound properties on the fucking coast. Mr. Barack Obama, hi. Bro, this shit's a Trojan horse, in my opinion. Every single prediction these guys have made, it's been wrong since the 60s. It's been wrong, objectively true. Every single one's been wrong. And they've even changed the terminology when it comes to like, first it was global warming, then they changed it to climate change. It's kind of strange. I'm a conspiracy theorist, bro. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm a tinfoil hat wearing moron, so to speak. Someone's at your door. Yeah, current government feels like current government feels like it's only after Los Chapitos. No major drug kingpin has been arrested other than a video. Yeah, plus El Nini got arrested as well. Their chief of security. So yeah, they seem to be in the crosshairs of law enforcement right now. Do I think there'll be another pandemic? I think they may have overplayed their hand with COVID, to be honest. I think they may have overplayed their hand with it. Um, maybe I don't know. I don't know. I think they'll try climate. I think they'll try climate lockdowns at some point. Maybe. Yeah, man. Jamie Bolger savages are free to stalk with new identities, yet no parole for Charles Bronson. Exactly. Exactly, bro. It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. Because, like it or not, Charles Bronson could contribute to society. He's a famous guy at this point. He could generate interest. He could make people money. And he was just a Charles Bronson was just a thug. He was just a robber. Yeah, he got done for kidnap, but he wasn't like this crazy fucking killer or anything like that. Do I think not fake, but very much overblown and very much used for nefarious purposes? Very much used for nefarious purposes. Once again, it's like anything. It's like any crisis could be exasperated, made to seem worse than it is, and as a result, a coward, which is what most people are in society. I'm going to have to be honest here. A coward will put safety and will put safety above freedom. They'll be happy to give away rights if it means they feel safe. That's the truth. But I agree. I agree with this. Yeah, it definitely got released by. I think it got released by accident. Yeah, or who knows? Maybe it wasn't. You never know, man. You never know. But it was certainly created in a lab, and you could not say that at the start of COVID. You'd literally get censored and shut down. But now it's okay to say now that's like the leading theory. It's crazy how like the conspiracy theorists were right more than the actual scientists. It's kind of crazy, right? 1 week to flatten the curve and all that. Weirdest shock video I've ever seen. It's got to be one guy, one jar or something like that. Yo, Robbie, what's up, man? Big up to yourself. That's depressing, man. Depressing as hell. Like, same with Ukraine and shit. It's just depressing, man. I try not to look at it, but sometimes I'll see it on Twitter, like seeing young kids, like, just, you know, blown to pieces, basically. But yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. Maybe, yeah, I'll probably do one or two more from Ukraine, Russia. Yeah, who checks? Yeah, exactly. And who checks for fact checkers? What happens when the fact checkers get things wrong? Nothing happens. Who holds these people accountable? And who funds these fact checkers, by the way? Look at who funds these people. Francisco Reyes, big up to yourself, man. Greetings from Mexico. I really enjoy your cartel coverage. Well, thank you, man. Big up to yourself. I'm just going to my parents tomorrow, man. Having dinner, having Christmas dinner, chilling, relaxing, just that good stuff, man. I'm chilling this Christmas, man. I'm not doing anything special. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling, man. Oh shit, Cannonballer. Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane. You guys, man, are insane sometimes. Merry Christmas, Disturbed. I had to stop by and say hello. Wishing you a happy new year. Well, thank you, Cannonballer. That is far too kind. You are far, far, far too kind. Thank you very much, Cannonballer, and I hope you have a great Christmas too. Hopefully, you spend it with those you love, and you have a chill time, have a fun time, eat, drink, and be merry. Thank you very much. That's way too kind. That's way too kind. Thank you. Absolute legend, Cannonballer. Yeah, I've done I've done a video on the Moroccan backpackers. Yeah. Fact checkers is just censorship. Can't have your own opinion anymore. Yeah. Yeah, it feels that way. It does feel that way. I agree, Gianno. Yeah, I think COVID is enough for the next decades in terms of mental health. The whole overblown COVID fiasco has made a huge portion of the general population suicidal. Yeah, and what did that do for like those that year or so when kids weren't at school, they weren't with their peers, they weren't with their friend circle, and then they had to go back to school and wear masks and communicate that way. What did that do to their development, by the way? Like young children, we're talking like 5, 6, 7 years old. What did that do to their development socially? Because I think when children learn to communicate, I think they say facial facial features and facial movements and expression is a big part of like learning how to communicate, and that was eradicated for a while. Yeah, family sometimes cannonballer is complicated. I've got the same in my family. Yeah, so I feel you on that. I feel you on that. But yeah, listen, still enjoy it. Still enjoy it. You're with your husband, your kids. I'm sure you're all going to have fun and have a great time. But yeah, I get you. Yeah, family sometimes this time of year is a bit crazy. I'm the same. I get you on that. And yeah, hopefully your son has a good time as well. Cannonballer has the Christmas spirit. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Some people know my first name. Some people know my first name. Big up to Brazil, Junior. Salute to Brazil. Another country I need to go to. I'd love to go to Brazil and watch like a fucking like a football game, like watch Sao Paulo play or someone like that. That'd be really cool. Or like Flamengo or whatever. I'm getting drunk alone for Christmas. I'm avoiding my family. Bro, listen, man, do what you got to do, man. Do what you got to do. It's kind of crazy how like Christmas there's all this pressure to do it a certain way. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Flamengo is the best Brazilian team, no matter what they say. I'll take your word for it, man. I'll take your word for it. I don't support any like Brazilian team, but I know some. Right, I need to roll a cigarette, guys. I need to roll a cigarette. Fuck. I've actually done a lot better tonight than I thought I would. I thought I'd only last about 2 hours, but I've done a lot better than that. I've actually really enjoyed tonight. So thank you, guys. French, what's up, man? How you doing? Just stopping by to wish you a happy Christmas to you and your family and loved ones. Looking forward to next Friday. Cheers, dude. Keep it up. You make excellent content. Respect. Yeah, I'll try, man. Thank you very much. Last video was a bit rushed. I can't lie. You guys could probably tell that. It was a bit rushed. But, you know, for festive period and Christmas, and I had a lot on, like you all do, like we all do. So it was a little bit rushed. I do apologize for that. But next video is a more recent case, a little bit more information based as well, which I like. So yeah, smoke break. Oh, what backy have I got? I have Amber Leaf, bro. Amber Leaf. Do I ever hear news from Mexico aside from the gore videos? Because there's a lot more happening than what you make videos about. Yeah, no, I do. Yeah, so I listen. I read like narco news blogs, you know, about what's going on in the cartel world. Not just gore. Yeah, I do. Yeah. So even like lesser known stuff, I kind of hear about. Like I was talking earlier about that song that got released by LRR Records. It's a CJNG corrido, and it insinuates that El Mencho's dead. It was that was only released like this month, and I was saying I think that's just fake. I think it's misinformation. I think they're putting it out there to like muddy the waters, basically. I forgot what the lyric is. It's a lyric in the song. I'll try and find it for you. What's the lyric? And I don't know. I'll tell you the song as well. What is the song? Okay, so the song is called Yasef Way. He already, basically in English, he already left. And in the lyric, sorry, in the song, a lyric says, "As long as he lived, they could never touch him. Death can no longer be. Today their roosters don't crow anymore. That sad, yeah, that sad Mr. Mencho is gone." Yeah, so yeah, as long as he lived, they could never touch him. Death can no longer be. Today their roosters don't crow anymore. That sad Mr. Mencho is gone. But I think it's fake. I think it's fake. I think it's misinformation. I think it's misinformation from the cartel. Borderland Beat, I think, is the best sort of mainstream cartel news site. Blog Del Narco is not as good as it was. Yeah, people have been very generous tonight. People have been probably way too generous, but it's super appreciative. Yeah, bro, it's weird when it comes to Mencho, Francisco. It seems like that rumor pops up every few months, and that's been speculated for several years now, for 3 or 4 years, I want to say. I wouldn't go. I'm certainly not a journalist. I'm certainly not a journalist, but I would love to do journalistic type things in the future. But thank you for the compliment. Way too kind. Rice V. I'm in Canada where I am. We got jack shit gore videos, but I suppose that's a good thing. You do have the Luca Magnotta. You got one of the most famous ones. One lunatic, one ice pick. And thank you, by the way, Cyber Knights 117. You're spot on about the state of the UK, bro. 100% agree with all of your viewpoints, to be honest. I'm going to roll up an amber leaf smoke now, also, laugh out loud. Got to love a bit of amber leaf. Yeah, I do worry about the UK, where we're heading, but listen, what can I do? What can we do? All we can do is just continue to strive, look out for our family, try to take care of ourselves and our friends. And that's it, really. That's all you can really do. Try to influence those around you. Is what I would say. Try to influence those close to you by having conversations about the state of the world. I don't feel like people have those types of conversations enough. Honestly, people now are so superficial when it comes to conversation. That's what I like about my friend circle. We can have random crazy conversations about the state of the world, politics, without like getting upset about it or falling out. But a lot of people can't do that now. They can only handle talking about the latest Netflix show or, the latest sports game. And that's all well and good. Not saying it's wrong to talk about that, but surely you have to have more varied conversations than that. There's a few names that get banded around if El Mencho does get captured. But who knows, honestly? Who knows? Some people say El Double R. I don't think it will be him. Some people say El Jardinero. I don't know though. I don't know what would happen. Hang on, guys. Sorry about that. Are you from New Zealand? Yeah, I don't think any gore video has come out of New Zealand. Oh no, Christchurch. Christchurch is a graphic video. What kind of music do I listen to? I listen to everything from like rap, drill, rock, synth wave, drum and bass, garage, house. I listen to everything basically, bro, honestly. Depends what mood I'm in. Depends what mood I'm in. Thank you, Anglo-Saxon. I know it's not gore, but have you heard of or covered Ruby Ridge? No, I've heard of it, but I've not covered it. I wanted to do something along those lines, like maybe look at some cult cases, maybe in the future. But no, I've not covered it on the channel. Are you single? Asking for a friend. Yeah, I'm pretty much single right now. I'm pretty much single. I'm single and ready to mingle, as they say. But thank you very much, Sugar Huggy. Thank you very much. In Sinaloa's case, El Chapo's son took over, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, well, they did, yeah. So, yeah, Los Chapitos. So it was Ovidio, Ivan, I think, is it Archivaldo, and Jesus, maybe? Yeah, so they run a faction within the Sinaloa cartel known as Los Chapitos, but there's also Ismael Zambada, who's a high-ranking, well, he is the leader as well. The Sinaloa cartel is kind of fractured as of right now, a little bit. Yeah, True Faith, yeah, it's a good song. It's a good song. Yay. Okay, if you like drum and bass, you should check out Utah Jazz. Worked with Hype for some of his stuff. Okay, I'll check it out. I like drum and bass. That's what I like in the club, man. I can't lie. I'll skank out to drum and bass. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I can't lie. I'm that guy. I just hate Christmas songs. I don't like any of them. I really don't like any of them. I'll be honest. I've heard of the case, but I've not watched it. Paul Morrison, what's up, man? Right, we're back. Merry Christmas, Kevin. Merry Christmas. Hans Paul, you get the chance to witness one moment from the past in total safety. What moment do you pick? Great question. I'd be in the book depository as the fucking shot is fired. As Lee Harvey Oswald fires the shot, I'd be in the building to see if it was actually him. That's where I'd be. I think I'd be in the book depository. I want to see if that was actually him. Or maybe the bunker when Hitler killed himself. But no, I'd be in the book depository. That's where I'd be. Fire in Blackpool is the best D&B on the scene. But yeah, I do like Fire. Yeah, Lazy Masquerade's a good channel, man. Very good channel. Because I don't. The whole Lee Harvey Oswald thing was so crazy, man. It just seems fake, innit? But who knows? Who knows? But no, all the grassy knoll, yeah. The grassy, yeah, that's another place you could be. But yeah, Exactly, yeah. Supposedly Lee Harvey was a patsy set up by the Irish mafia, as the Kennedys were involved in dirty money. Yeah, there's so many theories about why he was killed, who killed him. You know, I'd say it was a collection of reasons. Multiple people wanted him gone, obviously. Um, and yeah, it was what it was. It was what it was. What's your name, Aussie Wolfhound? Sorry, bro. What's your name on Steam? What's your name? And I will accept it when I get back on Steam. I haven't been on. Well, I have. It's open, but I've not been on it for a while because I don't use Steam to play Call of Duty. But I'll definitely accept it if I know the name. Will I ever cover the case of Sharibugin Alantuya? It's a rather interesting yet fucked up case. One of a few cases that is related to Mongolia. Did I do a decent job with the name or not? I kind of feel like I fucked it up. That's something I need to write down. Okay, I favorited it on my Chrome. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Oh, it is Aussie Wolfhounds. Okay, cool. Let me accept it. I don't even know how to do it for on Steam. I'm not going to lie to you. How do you check friends requests? There you go. Send it to me again. I haven't got it. I swear to God, I haven't got it. I got a fucking friend request from some Russian guy and some other person. There you go. They're both as bad as each other, honestly. Terrorists, cartels. They're one of the same thing. In reality, they're one of the same thing, aren't they? It all results in the same, just utter brutality. No, bro, never. Nah, never. I don't want to read about it. I don't want to read about it, to be honest with you. But thank you for the contribution, man. It's much appreciated. Are you ready for that GTA 6 release? Yeah, I'll buy it. Good enough pronunciation. Okay. I'll take it. First time I've not heard it. I need to listen to it said before I try, really. But that's what I've noticed. I can't really... I can kind of do it with Spanish names a little bit. I don't really need to hear it anymore when I say it, but... Yes, yeah, they went missing on in Panama, and they found didn't they found body parts, right? Like they found one of the girl's foot, like her feet or something like that. Yeah, I have heard of that case, and you see, yeah, there's like random photos they took on the trail. Yeah, I like Cold Raven a lot. I've got a lot of time for Cold Raven. Very good guy as well. Only YouTuber I've actually spoken to in person, by the way, and he's a very, very nice guy. Normal guy, a normal guy. Not pretentious or fake, which I like. No, man. Literally just gonna go to my parents, have dinner, have fun, chill, relax, and that's it, man. I'm gonna have a few drinks. Nothing special, nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Yeah, it'd be way more effective if cartel leaders didn't get cool ass nicknames like El Chapo, El Mata Amigos, but instead El El Cabeza de Miedra. So nobody would want to get in the cartels. Yeah, yeah. There are certain nicknames that are really cool, right? Like El Jefe de Jefes, the boss of bosses, or even like El Mencho, or just rolls off the tongue for some reason. It rolls off the tongue. Nah, man, I've listened to like deep web videos about so-called deep web cases that pretty much are all fake. But it's interesting, but I've never like been on the deep web or tried it or looked into it for myself. I'm a bit too nervous about it. I'm a bit too nervous about it, to be honest with you. But anyway, guys, it's nearly 11:30 here in the UK, which means it's Christmas Day in 30 minutes. So I'm going to leave you here. First and foremost, thank you guys for the support over the last year and ever since I've started the channel. It's much appreciated. Like I said earlier, many of you have done things for me, like you've taken time out of your day to help me out on certain things, which I really appreciate. YouTube comes with its challenges. YouTube are it's a funny website, put it that way. And sometimes that is a challenge. But yeah, you guys definitely, you always keep me motivated to keep on going. So thank you guys very much. I hope you guys have a great Christmas if you celebrate it. Hopefully you spend it with family, have fun, relax, chill. And if you don't, man, if you don't have that, always feel free to drop me a DM on Twitter. I'm not always like super quick at replying, but if I see it, I will respond and we can have a chat, man. So if you need someone to talk to, drop me a DM. And yeah, man, hopefully as well, we all have a great 2024. Hopefully 2024 is a lot better than 2023. We continue to strive, get to where we want to get to. Whatever you want to achieve, you'll do it in 2024. We'll do it together. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. You guys have been super generous tonight. And again, Anglo-Saxon, you guys are way too kind. Way too kind. But yeah, I'm gonna chill now. I'm gonna relax for a couple more hours, go to bed. And yeah, man, hopefully you have a great Christmas. Hopefully you have a great New Year. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.